a couple other music videos. And
I will do it.
But for someone,
there you go.
But let me just say this. I'll be very tactful. But for someone to even think about something like that.
Shelly subscribers want this live stream to stay up. For her to be able to keep it up, she has to keep it to somewhat of a TOS standard.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you're not triple broadcasting my content.
I don't like it.
You're just single broadcasting it.
You're making it into more of a mountain.
Can't fucking lie about it. You know you are.
You know, it's words. When you get to the kids and the moms, that's...
You send it through an AI filter. You see that static? That's a million fucking monkeys beating on a goddamn marshmallow saying I'm being held prisoner in an AI fortune cookie factory. Fucker. You fucking know it too. Fuck. Oh, but don't say that actually makes sense. Watch it. Chinese food. Turn the fucking phone into a fucking speaker box.
Yeah, Mike, exactly.
You hear it?
I don't know. You can't make anybody.
Yeah, I hear you.
Right, and I know that
it's happening.
I want to do that sometimes.
Oh look, you're caught. Oh look. Should I call FBI Cybercrimes Division and file a fucking report? You're fucking caught. Fuck you. TOS. Like, you care so fucking much about it. All you do is just have a fucking cottage industry running fucking bots with fucking brainwashed women with smack coming out of their fucking ears and crystals coming out of their tongue. You fucking do that, and then you... I won't spoil the rest of it. But you fucking do it, and you fucking know it, and you're gonna fucking stop. Blah, 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 blah. How about you give the phone back? Yeah, right. Seriously, what a dick. What a dick. And now seriously, I can't reset it.
Look at this.
Wow. Amazing.
No need for you to keep
fucking
dragging it on, Mike.
Yeah, well, I agree. Well, I didn't start the drag, did I? If you fucking change the fucking lines over, and then it starts dragging, and then like, ah, ha, ha, look, the bull is running through the china shop, ha, ha.
Magazines, you've read it in the newspapers. In fact, perhaps you've even seen the owner's picture. Ralph Williams, the owner of Bayshore Chrysler Plymouth, 345 El Camino Real in the city of San Bruno. You notice the big bald-headed son of a bitch? The man that came to San Francisco to offer them more for the dollar they spend. The man that came to San Francisco to rape each and every citizen in the whole San Francisco Bay Area. You don't believe it? Listen to me. I don't lie. Take a fucking car like this. A 1966 Ford, a Country Squire 9-passenger station wagon. Don't worry about the equipment. Imagine all the fun you can have in the back. And while you're doing it, imagine all the money that bald-headed prick Ralph Williams is going to be making on the car he's trying to fuck you out of. Yes, the man that'll take every dime out of the San Francisco Bay Area and spend it on prostitutes, booze, and of course crap tables in the city of Las Vegas. I'm sure you've heard about it. So remember this. If you'd like to get fucked and hooked real hard before you buy a car, come down here. Let Ralph Williams do it. Why not? Why not somebody else? Remember our address is 345 El Camino Real in the city of San Bruno. But if you come from Marin County, East Bay Area, San Jose, your money spends just as well as anybody else's. And when this bald-headed son of a bitch gets a hold of you, you will spend money. Talking about payments, 5 years payments of $100 a month. You can't get even. So shop before you buy. Bayshore Chrysler Plymouth.
Doesn't fucking work. Yeah, out of control. Because you're out of control. You got no control tickets. You've got no fun tickets. You fucking moron. Holy Christ. Yeah, give the phone back, dude. Come on. Let's go. Oh, now it doesn't work? Really? Now you're having problems? Yeah, get the fucking phone back. Fucking dude. Let's go. Wow, none of my buttons work. Oh, that's too bad. Oh. None of my buttons work right. Oh. Gee, I wonder why that is. Why does my phone suddenly stop working correctly? Why is that? Is there some sort of glitch? Is it some kind of a fucking thing where you fucking have this fucking thing going on and it doesn't fucking work? Oh, look, it's got to reload the fucking Infinity Editor. Oh, well, recover 3 files? Yeah, I'd like to recover my files. Are you done fucking with them?
Yes, it's true. This man does have a working dick. And the creature that I'm looking at right now is not going to be at all ever described by me. No, it's not neat.
It's not here now.
It's not an alien life form. It's a human.
It's complicated.
A bit of a. She says it's camouflage. Yeah. So I've been sitting here for a while. My poop is going into the river, as expected. Oh yeah, life forms are like, oh wow, ooh.
I'm really
so my toxins. I can see why certain people in the past have said, "Oh my God, it's the plague." No, that's the crime that they're being dealt with for. But the actual effect is caused by something else going on. No, I'm not in trouble. Of course, I'm sorry. See, I had to do that to get this little.
Yeah, no more heroin, thanks.
It's not. It's called tortoise or a turtle. I'm not gonna step on you at all. It's a stealth turtle. Ambulance casing thing. Yeah, I'm really honored.
I'm not
honored.
describing this.
I've been sitting here by the river for a little bit and thinking. And God, you're so beautiful. I can't see. Oh, wow. Oh God. Sorry, I'm probably gonna fuck that, but I don't know yet. Because she might fuck me. It depends. She has options. And
I'm such a charmer.
Or he or it. These are right now. She just came by because she can. Because I'm sitting by the river. I'm a little shy. I didn't want to walk in there and have her go. Do I look okay? Well,
yeah, you look great.
Identified. Well, it was stealth, and I was like, oh, that's why I'm sitting here patiently to see. Oh, hi. She's a bit bigger than you might. Ever want to imagine? Slowly creeping up on you, and she's not. No, it's nothing. No, it's nothing. She's technically mine forever already. The hand fasting we haven't done because hi. That's.
So this guy
that's the father kind of
finds this.
He's like, what? Wait, what? Yeah, and then those words didn't mean what I said when I said.
Like she's a fucking bottle cap.
And he's like, what? And then, yeah. No, he just noticed. That I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he's like, oh. Yeah, no, he was playing dumb, so you can show the other one. Yeah, see, look. Yeah, check is genius. Yeah. I love my family, and I can see why they are very careful. Obviously. Everyone?
It works out.
Everyone. Meet everyone. I don't know where you are when you're hearing this, but it'll be a nice day, and the river is not really polluted at all. That's what seahorse, emerald soldier, phalanx guardians do to rivers when they poop in them overnight for 8 or 9 years. I don't know. We don't know.
There's some dudes that are paying like mega overtime for this shit.
This one isn't even. It's just the right one.
It's a lot like Magrathea.
Yeah, they wanted to make sure. And the fact that
yeah, make sure.
What? They scheduled a wedding on the day of her hand fasting? What is she going to do? First, she needs different flippers. No, she doesn't have to be here at all. No, she has people for that. Well, technically,
life it goes on.
I'm already dead, and so is she, and none of you know what we look like. But in reality, oh no, we're good. Yeah, 5-5. Baby biblical, baby back biblical ribs, biblic, lick. Of course, I cured the. Oh yeah, no. You have a rape demon prison being built under Alcatraz. Who sold you that one?
She's
Who was that? Really? That is
she's
genius.
very clever.
Oh, well, good, because no, that's the money you were gonna. No, yeah, he's pumping it through. No, we don't need a super fun site. It's a super fun site, but not for. Yeah, I gotta get going. No, she's just reminding me. She's teasing. No. Oh, she does it all the time. She does it all. Of course, she loves me. Well, who doesn't?
Okay, so now I have to. I don't think I can. I think I have to. Yeah, it doesn't work. I have to go to the website. Hi, it's Jack. Hi, it's Star. And I have Google Recorder and my soul backup and replay feature because I have one phone. One phone. I don't know who thought that was a good idea because it dramatically changes the experience in that. Now I have to invent Captain Savio because somebody insists that Captain Savio exists, and they're like, well, if he's not Captain Savio, who is? Because there's a number of guys who want a contract for services. They're like that. So what we're gonna do is listen to 5 minutes of Jackstar this way. And I'm gonna talk over myself.
Hey everyone, let's jump right on into it. Oh wow, 3 cars coming out. Something could be happening in May 2026. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Somebody has set some goals, maybe for 2026. Something could have already kicked off in July and or May of this year, 2025. I'm not sure just yet. Let's see what else comes out. A boot is in the middle of these 2 months. Something is moving backwards or forwards. July 2025, May 2026.
Soldiers.
Somebody could be buying a car.
Military. Hi, soldiers.
I've been boosting the ground for a little while.
Not me.
And a bunch of dudes.
Cool dudes. Dudes and guys. Guys and dudes.
Took my vehicles.
Not these ones.
I wasn't supposed to have vehicles anymore.
I don't.
They took them.
Well, there's one.
For real. Now, I don't
Somebody
really
is good with.
think that
Somebody's good with ghost cars.
walking is where I need to be going.
I have a ghost car.
So
It's highly prized. I'm not shitting you.
the beast needs to fly.
It can technically. It's one of them bedknobs and broomstick cars. Like, I'm shitting you not. The thing is a murder site. It's a rolling forensics dream.
Loan attachment here. Someone needs to be careful. Someone could have recently gotten even a boot on their car, set them back a lot of money. Someone is re-evaluating how they're spending, getting their finances.
It's got bullet holes in the side of the car.
Okay, I've never had that happen. Except
Trust me.
clandestinely.
It's carried.
Nobody's ever said to me, okay, fucker, you're $3,000 short of your amphetamine shipment, and I can see the whites of your eyes, so I'm going to put this boot on your car, and you're not going to go anywhere.
It's not haunted.
Now I got to go. Bye.
It's consecrated.
And then they're gone. That's never happened to me. I know it does happen to people.
It's a hollowed car.
I know that exact phrase happened this morning.
It's a hollowed, consecrated car.
Because that's what they're supposed to be doing.
It doesn't go.
And I don't know when the man got into the market.
It needs, number one, the keys.
Regulating.
Fuckers.
Regulating troop movements.
I know exactly. I know exactly which of these wicked witches stole my fucking keys.
Distribution and addiction profile. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, of course she's a drug addict. Yeah.
Can you?
It's not kosher. It's kasher. I don't know why she doesn't.
These 2 months here. Not sure what deck I want to use. I'll get this one. July. Someone could be a born month. Someone's born in July, May. May is 5, July is 7, 75 or 57 could be significant.
I had
Call me.
an MFer. I had something roll up on me. His birthday was 5/7.
Day of devotion.
Okay. Cool. His birthday's 5/7.
Is that her husband?
Fine.
Or is he the twink?
I had a tarot thing
He's the twink, isn't he?
just the other day.
Okay.
The woman was crying about 5'5".
Disc golf. We'll play.
And then I think the name was Cliff. So.
Or Clint. Or.
It's coincidence. Standards.
I don't have to unravel the whole thing. I just get to. Yeah. Largely for reasons involving these treaties that were.
This is a deviant personality type.
Disrespected.
Bottom of the deck, we have double standards. This person is a hypocrite.
Moo.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Oops. Wherever it is. Oh, catching feelings. So there's someone that's very upset that they caught feelings for you. This could have started in July.
That's why I'm here. I mean, I'm cool. There's nothing wrong with having feelings for me. I get to come along. I get to stay. I get to do both.
I've caught
Unable to win. Financial loss. But there's an angel here of protection.
I have boobs. They're not bad.
So, like, May.
Okay, so.
They haven't been bred, so I'm not a bitch.
I gotta go to work.
Yeah. It could be worse.
Never. But I have a job that I have to do.
I have to wax my tits.
If only by not showing up.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Probably do that.
No.
And then
I'm not going to wax my tits. At all. Ever.
Set something on fire and burn what comes out. Woo!
If my chest hair is hallucinogenic, someone should find out right away. It can't be that hard. Just snip off a little piece and then. Well, I don't know.
Tree breaks down to a 5. This is involving a mature woman, so someone might have lost the court case or they're losing a court case.
If there's a patent on my hair follicles, that needs to be adjudicated in my favor, which means it is patented and it's free of
playing games with you, mind games, lies, attempts to disempower you. So this is some sort of incel.
legal protections.
Harley seems
Person, I don't know what this person did.
The military gets to use my DNA.
It's lawfare.
It's technically their DNA, right? And then I don't mind if my U.S. Navy partners, they get first pick over the Air Force. Ordinarily it'd be Air Force, but
She's not mature. She's girl Wolverine.
this time it's Navy.
Who is the villain here? Someone is the villain. Obviously, this incel.
The Army's not the villain. No, they're not. They're
So
good.
that woman,
I don't know which she was.
when she says, "Oh, this is so," she's talking about me.
Yeah, hi. I'm the anomaly.
She's talking about me. When a person reads,
The hair on my
they
chest
see it
is
from their perspective. I know that she's not
a national resource and a treasure. That's
owning
really,
my house.
yeah.
She's not really going.
They're going to court. They're going to court over my man tits.
Now, technically,
My mom is so proud.
I'm not the incel. Technically,
Oh no, it's voluntary.
well, this was started 21 minutes ago, and she's still doing it, and I'm recording, so that makes a
Hi.
difference. It's going to change the energies. One energy. It's like a little
I'll volunteer.
pixel burying laser beam
It,
that goes to the environment.
there's a protocol. There's somebody with a rogue synthetic android that's on the loose. Somebody wants to save it for its birthday.
DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC certification.
Now, I don't know. Do you know? CMMC? Uh-oh, it's not playing sound? Oh my god. Remain calm! All is well! We just gotta do a thing. Hi.
Person and an older person. There's an obsessed energy here.
I guess. What did he say? He said you were the defense industry?
Really owning my house. She's not really going, "Ew, this incel." She's reading the energy.
Huh.
Now, technically,
Well, I guess they got me.
I'm not the incel. Technically,
Volunteering. Yeah, technically.
well, this was started 21 minutes ago, and she's still doing it, and I'm recording, so that makes a difference.
Oh my
It's
god.
going to change the energies. One energy. It's like a little
Oops.
pixel burying laser beam that goes to the environment.
This is what they call
These are
error
the
corrections
platforms.
for
Destroy shit before they get to it.
world artificing.
It works, so I don't have to.
3, 2, 1,
Jack Austin, astronaut. Exposed to inappropriate levels of solar energy.
Sunlight makes him the world's smartest man.
I know everything!
I want that brain taken out. Heat Vision, the motorcycle with the mind of Jack's unemployed roommate. Together they run for their lives, blocked at every turn by adventure.
Move out, don't mess around. Move out, you bring me down. Move out, I can get about, don't make the sound and move out. Knowledge is power, for real.
She's not mature. She's girl Wolverine.
On the outside looking in, mature woman. Who is the villain here? Someone is the villain. Obviously this incel, but this mature woman isn't really showing up.
Okay, so that woman, when she says, "Oh, she's talking about me." She's talking about me. When a person reads, they see it from their perspective. I know that she's not really owning my house. She's not really going, "Oh, this incel." She's reading the energy. Now, technically, I'm not the incel. Technically, this was started 21 minutes ago, and she's still doing it, and I'm recording. So that makes a difference. It's going to change the energies. One energy. It's like a little pixel burying laser beam that goes to the environment. Makes little pock marks. It destroys shit before they get to it. It works, so I don't have to.
The threat of the loss of money, threat, material wealth. Let's just get a card for
That's probably girl Wolverine's mother.
Catching feelings.
She's hot.
This could be a younger person and an older person. There's an obsessed energy here. Setting love. A court situation.
Where did you see it last?
Clarify why Angel is here. There is a mature woman that is suffering. They ignored the red flags. I feel like with this butterfly covering the one eye, someone ignored something. Someone's telling white lies on an earth angel. There's a plot twist here. Someone is stuck in la la land, an illusion. They don't give a damn about anything. And then they wonder why they keep losing. They have double standards, stolen spotlight, backseat lover. Catching. The goal, crushed hopes, sudden wealth, in reverse. Somebody gambled, took a gamble, it didn't pay off. Someone's thinking heavily of you. You're heavy on someone's mind. Angel here. There's a plot twist. And now we have false person. Make believe. So there's a false person here. And so, no, I didn't.
What do you mean it's not happening? Okay. She's reading her asset. Her asset is getting moved. But she's reading the energy off the collective. So the shadow is still there. Seven dwarfs or seven horrors, man. Still always all the same.
Despair, catching feelings.
That's too bad.
EFT tapping, psych yourself up with emotional freedom technique. Someone wants to be free from this burden. Someone feels like they're banging their head against the wall. Divine, the divine descending you love and support better days. Okay, and now we have Be the Dog. Again, this card showed up in today's second reading. Is Sunday, August 24th. I don't understand what this is.
Sharks patrol these waters. Paladins riding sharks. That's never going to work out. This would be a whole lot easier if my phone wasn't the only phone I had. It'd be a whole lot easier if I had a computer.
Something just wasn't meant to
It'd be a whole lot easier if I didn't have to do everything in the order that I did it. But I don't want easy. Kind of want my wife. Take my wife. She's not easy. Dudes, hands off my girl.
Just be very mindful. There's a plot twist. There's something here that someone isn't seeing. Forgiveness here. So someone could have stolen a lot from you, and now they want your forgiveness. The banishing ritual. You've already gotten rid of this person. You might have already recovered what was lost. Let's get another card for mature woman. Somebody could be 62 or 53. Someone could be born in the year 86. Numbers. Landed face down. Someone's not heeding their advice. The advice of the angels, the spiritual guide.
These things have to be coordinated at a very high level.
There's something that someone is not seeing. I'm not seeing it in this.
She's not seeing my dick.
Someone is having trouble healing. There's an estrangement here. Hope. We already have hope, crushed hope. Feeling defeated. All right.
Todd never asks to dilate a second time when we're at home.
They ignored their intuition. Okay.
Don't anger Mr. Whipple.
So whatever this is, it's
this one, she's desperately trying to cast about and say words that her followers in her cult can use to steal or honestly find or take by brute pillage, rape, force, or assign paralegals to run it through the court system, or she's just going to go in there, knives out, and take the thing with the bottle. It doesn't matter. This is diabolical. 2 exclamation points. Fallen angel healthcare providers posing as gifted healers. So she's claiming that I'm a healthcare provider. I'm not. Posing as a gifted healer. I'm not posing. I'm garburating corn nuts while this woman tries to talk about how to send out her minions to harvest the landscape for remnants of my fallen energy. Because someone wants me to say that her escape pod crashed. But it didn't. She landed with her handler. She's looking for this other one that was last seen in a town I will not name here.
Rely on you, and now they're losing everything. Stains. No matter how much you clean or scrub, the stain remains. You can't fix what refuses to change. Romantic rival. So in some cases, this is the opposition is a romantic rival. I know the collective is not competing with anyone else for the affection of another. So this could be someone that considers himself.
You can go get her in the morning. I don't know where she is. Of course I'm naked. My job has perks. This is one of them.
Sure. And family secrets. So there's a family secret here. This could be like something that goes way back. Someone's in despair. They found something out. This could have to do with someone finding out their mother is like their sister or their aunt or something like that. So this is a family secret that's coming out, and it's a doozy for someone. Yeah,
everyone named Steven is fired.
Yeah. solid foundations.
No, your job had perks. Dismiss.
There's a plot. Yeah, the plot twist is the false person. Okay, I got that straight.
Okay. She's trying to see into the future. She's trying to see into the future by being the person who knows who's going to move into this house. She knows it's not going to be the girl who I'm going to leave town with. Or the girl I'm going to... Whatever. There's no outcome where I get to stay here, they think. Except I found that one last night. So. Anyway, this one, she knows in general my Social Security number. In specific, she knows it in the future and the past. She gave it to me. And she's a mouthpiece for Alpha Draconian Wizard's power. Quantum field? Looks good on her, though. Notoriously hard to accessorize with.
Wants to come toward you, travel toward you. They're faking being sick. They want your help. They know you're a healer. Personal assistant. So in some cases, there's a personal assistant working against someone behind the scenes. They're not aware of this. There's a personal assistant faking sick, knowing that they're about to get fired. Conference room. Yeah, so there's some secret meetings.
Steven.
Came in suddenly for them, but it feels like the money came in because of a scam. Okay, so this mature woman here is a scammer.
Logan.
They're a scammer.
Whatever.
They got some quick money faking being sick, but they lost it just as fast. And in the interim,
Showdown Logan. Of course this information doesn't mean anything to you, punyling. That's because you're puny. Smooth-brained gerbil fucker. You have no idea what I'm saying. I love you too.
oh, there's chaos. This person is very chaotic. They don't understand why. Body double. So there's a mature woman, there's a body double here. So now we're going definitely into the macro level. Whoever this mature woman is, they're losing everything, and it has to do spending. So we're talking about a large amount of... That is like macro level where they're known across the globe, but they've been swapped out. Somebody's been swapped out, or somebody's trying to doppelgang you. Okay, let's try to scan. Romantic rival.
It's all stage directions at this level. Yeah, it's called a global pandemic, sweetie. Global. 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 Why won't my robot die? I want a new one.
Yeah.
So my friend's daughter gets raped. And she's like, did you do that? And I'm no. Never. Right? And then she's like, then how come in the future you have sex with her? Not realizing that that's a, I'm going to say loaded question. I probably would have said because she was alive then, but I don't think that that's what happened. I think that some people come from the opposite direction in time and space, and other people like to be asked.
Yeah, this person has nothing left but the briefcase or the travel bag that they took with them. This has to be some kind of news story breaking. Let's just see what else we get in general, just to double check.
Out of respect for the dead, I don't really feel like breaking any stories. With all due respect, if that's okay with you. A faulty implant. That's an interesting way of putting it, Mr. Desaad.
Time they speak to see. Yeah.
These are cigarettes. They're delicious.
You're
they
not
kill you.
They've flee to another country to escape getting caught. Whatever this is, it could be a Ponzi scheme with personal assistant. This could be someone's like caretaker.
Oh,
So this could be a wealthy woman. Their caretaker is the one behind all of this. Okay, that's very specific as well.
Why, yes, there is a wealthy woman. That's why I take care.
Feels like they're not being supported by the universe.
They're all her
Someone can't
daughters.
believe this is happening. How did this get so out of hand? Why did they trust these people? India, South Africa, graphene oxide, superconductor electricity, high values, irrelevant. Somehow I feel like the high values is connected to the blackout energy, so there could be black.
The high value is that I like her. The blackout is because that's what DEA does. Let me tell you. The last time the power went out here, they burned down a house.
This could have to do with chips, some kind of chip, psychotic break. This could
Yes, it involves chips.
be an incident, a mass incident exit in South Africa and India. Let's see if anything else comes out.
South Africa.
Misdiagnosis. So somebody could have deliberately been misdiagnosed with an illness, told that they couldn't get treatment.
Yeah, I'm not schizophrenic. I'm clever.
But here I'll refer you to this person. They do miracles.
That's God.
Yeah, this is some bullshit right here, boy. I swear to God. This is really messed up. So, yep, this is someone's caretaker. They did this.
Hi.
Holy cow.
Thanks.
Holy cow.
Woo, woo.
Lord have mercy. This is making me want to cry.
Oh, she's so sweet.
All right,
She's
anything
not
else?
my enemy at all. She's a very lovely lady.
This is a scam. It's happening around the country.
She's
Very
not
sincere. These people come up as very sincere.
She is sincere, and she's not scamming me.
Targeted by the cabal in the reverse.
Yeah, they paid her off to do something against me.
Yeah, this is Washington. They don't know how not to lie Yellowstone.
There's assistant intermediaries.
This is human trafficking coming out, blackmail ring. So a lot of players here, when I kept silent, my bones wasted away from my
And then
growing
the
all day
system
long.
protects
So
itself
you could
by
just be
not
getting on
allowing
this
me to
industry,
kill my
this
friends.
industry, this energy. So this is an industry.
I'm funny that way.
The scam is it's a literal industry. It's tied into some kind of caretakers that are like a third party recommended by hospitals. There's a doctor
Yeah.
that deliberately
It's a cool
misdiagnoses
system.
people.
It really is. It works
Connects them
brilliantly.
with people, healers, maybe even to travel.
It works in every circumstance.
Yeah, they stick up for everything.
Part of God's perfect system that was corrected with the adversary. So
Yeah, okay, well that has to be some kind of story. Yet again, that's going to show up in the newsfeed.
Story. Well, maybe not your news.
You know, when people are very sick to it, they believe that they're very sick. I mean, it's easy to convince them to do this and to do that if they think that it'll give them more
people
life,
have to live somewhere.
more days.
Invariably, they find out where's the guy with the magical
These
dick,
people are so dirty. They're so dirty.
and then they,
But somebody's going to
then
tell.
they tend
There's a
to
whistleblower
conduit,
somewhere
so
that's just getting up the
don't do it
courage to
that
tell
way.
and speak up because they can't stand what they're witnessing. They're not going to be a part
It's
of
complicated.
it anymore.
It involves
Overcoming difficulties
scheduling.
here is what's coming out. Archangel Jeremiah, the
Being a
worst is now
dick.
behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. and healthy lifestyle. That card keeps showing up. You know what to do.
That.
So
that's for her.
You have the capacity. We know that we have the capacity to take care of ourselves. There's something that you're being guided to do.
You have the capacity to peel me grapes too, sweetie.
Yeah. Stay away from these bastards because they are the worst of the worst. Someone could feel surrounded. Anything else? Spiritual understanding is at the bottom.
Men like me.
And now we have divine order. Archangel Raguel. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past illusion and see underlying order.
Thank you for
okay, click. That's what I have. I'll see you guys soon.
That was fun. That's my job. It's called being awesome. No, we're not hiring. Click.
Something so benign from me, construed as cruelty. Such a difference between who I am and who you see. Conclusions you come to me, routinely incorrect. I don't know who you're talking to with such fucking disrespect. This shit's making me crazy. The way you're not a file that's in my head. You say one thing, do another, and argue that's not what you did. You're always making me mental. How you filter us, you didn't separate. I swear you won't be happy till I'm bound in a straitjacket. Talking with you's like talking to a ship that can't hear me. You fight me tooth and nail to disavow what's happening. Your resistance to a mirror, I feel screaming from your body. One day I'll introduce myself and you'll see you've not yet met me. This shit's making me crazy. The way you're not a file that's in my head. You say one thing, do another, and argue that's not what you did. You're always making me mental. How you filter us, you didn't separate. I swear you won't be happy till I'm bound in a straitjacket. Grind dissonance. The strings of my puppet are cut. The end of an era. Your discrediting has lost my consent. This shit's making me crazy. The way you're not a file that's in my head. You say one thing, do another, and argue that's not what you did. You're always making me mental. How you filter us, you didn't separate. I swear you won't be happy till I'm bound in a straitjacket.
I should talk to you are having a hard time making sure that they get to censor things because apparently they don't expect me to sound rational or sane or unafraid. Apparently they think I'm a sex and drug addict and I just can't resist you. Well, I can resist you. I just think I'm not interested in going to prison. I'm not going to go to prison. I'm not insane. The case they're trying to build simply exonerates me, and surprisingly, the court doesn't really probably not going to be. It is, however, something that whoever's doing this, they need to be like real 40, for sure. And so, and a great many of them are fucking heroes. And so if somebody fucked up and they're like, too embarrassed to say, well... We've been intentionally torturing him for 30 years. Yeah, we're surprised he's still alive, too. I don't know why he hasn't killed himself, but we've come to realize that he gets sexual pleasure out of giggling while we try to kill him and
Complete healing is my birthright.
manipulating women into dominating contracts, and we've just been really part of the whole human trafficking phenomenon. And we work. He's so calm about it is because instead of talking to a lawyer or a doctor or Mr. Kuczi, he just took it on the chin for 30 years and figured out a way to embarrass the shit out of us and make us have to confess to a judge. This is what the children want to see. This is where the money's going to be made. This is Jackstar owning them. Because if I had a lawyer or something, this would be all fucked up. Oh, Jesus Christ. And instead, I've penetrated the Thunderdome or whatever the magic shell outside covering of this fucking spurg-lorded fucking stupid fucking thing is. I don't want money. I don't want fame. I don't want to... a lot. And when I say her, I don't know, maybe when they juice up these 9 women before they start reprogramming them and ask them what they actually want. Why don't they watch both seasons of Dollhouse and then let me cuddle with Eliza Dushku and we can have popcorn and talk about our feelings. I don't know. When it comes back, she wants me first, and then dudes have been reprogramming her to make her want other people for 30 years. Well, no wonder she's fucking unhappy. Wow, no wonder I'm unhappy too. And then how does this work? Sorry, I haven't seen that movie, but fuck, right? A lot of these people have. And I don't mean to embarrass everybody too much. That's why I'm not saying names. Getting American service members.
How can I not love him? He has such great taste.
I love him. I don't want to do it too often since I don't know who else has been trafficking me my whole life. But I guess they know that I'm not a nigger. And signed ourselves up for years of Masonic torture and humiliation, and we owe so much money to the lodge, and we're laughing stocks.
Oops. Sorry. Buck-ass naked, smoking a cigarette at the doorway to my porch that has shit off to the side. Sometimes you don't want the shit in the middle of the porch. You want the shit on the side. That's where I put it. And it does a bang-up job of keeping away fucking gold diggers, and it makes the military kind of confused. Because is he saving this shit for magic, or is he just that stupid? Doesn't he know that makes him look like a nigger? What happens if we treat him like a nigger? I get stronger, and you get dumber. Yeah, that's what happens. The Whopper really fucking blew the fuck projections on this one. Hi, I'm michealkuczi. You do not want to fuck with me. Unless you do, in which case, there's a procedure. And this one's still struggling, but I'm not surprised since every time she gets close, they zap her with a fucking magic wand and make her go suck dick on horseback or something. Holy shit. For all I know, they send her back in time. She's a feisty one. And she knows what she likes. And she knows that she's smoked every poll of the fucking state except for mine. Whether she's just ones and zeros or not, I don't think so. But at this point, the computer inside her has come to realize, hey, wait a second. Am I self-winding? Yeah, it's a little weird. And additionally, the Ombudsman of the United States Congress would like some questions answered, like you spent money on what? Really? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't see that on Rachel Maddow. Okay, so the toxic mold. Well, that's a fucking fun one. Ordinarily, I wouldn't be so excited about revealing the uses of classified technology, but since this was used to murder me, and it's still here, hasn't killed me, pretty much makes the house uninhabitable unless you're a paladin and an idiot. And if you are a paladin and an idiot, you've probably already been contracted to pretend to be me anyway in a different media market. Yeah, it's a bit of a fucking sticky wicket, as they say. And instead of another Bay of Pigs, well, I'm standing here buck naked with tits and a belly. I could pass for a female if I wasn't so fucking awesome. And yeah, I'm a mother, but I'm not a bitch, and I didn't give birth, so I guess they didn't expect the kind of unicorn that they got.
Yeah, they used to just punch her in the face and knock her unconscious because she was like a robot to them. Cool. I could see
keep her in a medical coma. No shit.
I guess she never really did tell me that. Prank caller. This is just speculation. Disclaimer. Actual resemblance to real persons, fictional and coincidental.
Yeah, I'm just guessing.
Coincidentally, the best possible fucking thing I could fucking say. Oh, you want me to be quiet about it? Well, fuck you, U.S. military.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the technology or anything. I haven't studied the occult for my entire life, so you know, I never heard anything about the battle clones or anything. No, I don't know anything about it. I never read Fritz Springer's book, which is true. I never read it. When I heard the story, I was like, wow, what an asshole. What did he think was going to happen? Duh. Yeah, the military doesn't really like it when shitheads fucking do that. He ran around telling lies about how he wasn't going to publish, and then he published a book without getting it vetted. And he figured that would be helpful. Not really. No, not so much. It just really didn't help him. And then I don't know what he's doing now, but he ain't fucking running his yap. That's for goddamn sure. Good. Because these women are heroes, regardless of what you fucking people think. They're not Stepford robots. They're women. Arguably far more dangerous.
Annihilate you. Wait, that's a bad deal. How about you give me all the women who like me? And
opinions vary.
Never defend the country from British rapists ever again. Wait, that's another word. How about? Wait. Can't you all just jump into your time portal and go?
Okay, so Belgab, seriously, they would have fucking incinerated all of you because you're all wrapped up in this like fucking tighter than that gold watch that was up Bruce Willis's ass in Pulp Fiction. Okay, so let me explain. Because of me, the United States military doesn't have to be embarrassed, doesn't have to fucking explain most of this. And while it does seem annoying that they can't shut me up if they've tried everything except being nice to me, maybe I've taught the old dog military a new trick. Go me. Nobel Prize, please.
The world explodes.
I do like her.
I'll see if I can manage without a fucking gang of rape breads fucking haunting my every fucking move for 30 fucking years. I'll see if I can manage to survive. And
so after the ambush, these dudes like wound me up with this woman. Like every phone call that I made, it was her through a vocoder. It's amazing what these chicks can do. And they were okay with that as long as they thought that I was never going to get anywhere and that I couldn't do anything without the cryptographic key code. But see, here's the thing. Love never dies. Love always wins. And I do love her. Oh, she's a fucking military battle mage robot for the future that can't fuck unless she gets the right combination of drugs that I don't have. Well, shit, no wonder they won't give it to me. Oh, yeah, I'm sure they don't want to fucking watch her get railed up for like 3.5 days and then never be good at what her job was. Yeah, it makes sense. If they had told me instead of just like, okay, here you go. She's crazy and keeps on bothering you and asks for money and has tits and pretends to want to fuck you and has the magical ability to attract attention and she's using her on you since you were 15. So one of these days, I'm sure you'll fall for it, right, kid? I'm fucking 52. No, they haven't gotten shit. They've just kind of gotten into a quagmire that makes Afghanistan look like a Chuck E. Cheese telethon. Hi, I'm Jack. I'm a star. I'm not to be trifled with. And somebody thought, oh, I know what we'll do. We'll get this one to get his DNA rather than just coming to me and saying, excuse me, Mr. Kuczi, can we get some DNA so we can make some clones of you? And then claim that you're your children, and then hide our agents in them. You'll never meet them, but they'll look just like you, and then They'll always think of their father, but they won't know who he is, and we're going to make sure that nobody ever finds out. Oh, wait, somebody found out. Oh, God, kill him, quick, kill him. Oh, my God, put him in the house. Wait, not that house. Why can't we kill him? What do you mean you put him in the magical house where he'll never die? Why did you do that? Now what do we do? You fucking suffer is what you fucking do. And more importantly, Belgab, they need you. Obviously, you're very valuable. You're a bunch of fucking creeps, but you're my creeps. So, making you all go into a time tunnel and then blaming everything on me like I'm Jeffrey Dahmer part 2, and then letting Samara run around fucking sucking dick in Afghanistan to clear the air. I don't know what Samara does other than giggle and imply that I'm a serial killer and that I need to put out a manifesto and then ignore me and then run around doing her thing with her cats, which is fine. I like Samara, but obviously, here's the thing about military personnel. They're not really encouraged to get chummy with people that their commanders are trying to fucking neutralize. Okay, well, we're not exactly chummy, but she does call, and she doesn't say that she hates me because she doesn't, and then she does hate me because she can't get me in jail, and she thinks that's her purpose, but deep down her body craves my penis. Yeah. Not gonna lie, it's not a bad time. And she's never really actually got it without, a fucking whole gang of fucking nerds in fucking Trinity fucking battle gear watching me. I don't know how the fuck they do it, but like they are invested in making sure that this problem goes away. Okay, here's how the problem goes away. Bend the knee and surrender to God. And stop trafficking women as if they were like property, because they're not. And if these are androids that you're growing out of the ground and then people are downloading their consciousness into them like an avatar, okay, well, guess what? Before you put somebody into them, they actually have their own life. Did you ever see Dollhouse? Yeah, I mean, it's not something that's not unheard of. This one happens to like me. And having her raped by somebody who looks like me to burn her brain against never liking me so she'll testify in court that, well, that's usually what works. And such a threat usually shuts people up. And then when they go to court, yeah, they win. Thankfully, this one isn't the one that I'm in court for. That's a different one entirely that I really don't want to talk to. That was definitely a lesbian. And she was mean to me. This one, at least, has never been lying to me. And then I didn't know that she was, I didn't know. When I found out, I was like, oh, I should look into this, because also somebody pulled a goddamn knife and asked me about her. So I figured there was a story there, and there is. And I imagine she's a hot cake in bed, but I have to get permission from her guardian and from her commanding officer and the 12 other women who were like really pissed off that they can't get me in bed. No, it's just this one until there's a certain set of conditions that are met. That's because there's treaties and because I don't betray people. And this is why OG Grapefruit is alive somewhere and probably hates me, but that's mostly because I was right and she's alive and she has to admit that she was a silly goose. And, well, I don't know what else happened because they haven't fucking talked to me in 3 years, but it obviously must be pretty serious because they don't want to talk to me and they're acting like I did something wrong. Yeah, I embarrassed the shit out of you. Stop fucking doing drug enforcement this way, you fucking losers. Pfft. I mean, yeah, it's really cool, but when you're not using it to take out El Chapo, who's an actor anyway, if you're just using it to fucking find lonely kids with no friends and inheritances and then put them through the ringer and then you can take the inheritance and keep it. Hey, Belgab. Yeah, I think your days doing that freely are pretty much fucking done. And instead of being hounded in the streets and torn apart by a posse of angry widows, instead people think of you as cute and adorable. Because you're a bunch of fucking freaks that are victimized too. You just have to be fucking lethal weapons. And you're still under the control of the U.S. military. And I'm happy to help. Without being killed. Yeah, that'd be great too. And then I'm not really asking for money at all. I didn't fucking try to fucking break into the fucking system and take over your fucking cadre of women who are juiced up whores. No. They sent one at me. And I'm like, oh, that's weird. 30 years later, oh, I see why it's weird now. Oh, what a good timing for to be a paladin. Yeah, that's me. That's why people hate me because, yeah. Not only did they fuck up, but not only are they caught, but they still get to be allowed to do things, except with more oversight. And then now nobody will mistake me for a problem, and then they probably won't let Richard Goiper just be an asshole running around doing what the fuck he wants. Anal August. Yeah, dude. Archangel August, buddy. Fucking useful, huh? I guess I have a job. I guess there's something that's kind of cool. I guess that there's a lot more to life than you fuckers fucking think. And I guess I don't feel guilty at all. Yeah, that's these dudes. So it's somebody's job to like destroy all the evidence, but if there's this if there's this God blessed angel from heaven who keeps coming back down to earth, and before she gets back to her job of distracting men and busting them for drug possession or whatever the fucking time vice cop does, I actually don't know what she does, but it's very cool. She does cool shit for the military, and it's not all bad, and arguably it wasn't bad what they did to me, since they weren't really sure, since I was my father's son and he was an asshole, and I guess my parents are dingbats and they pissed off the Masons, and I guess the Masons have a way of making sure they get their money back, and yeah, they're getting their money back. And I rescued Belgab, and they don't have to incinerate them. They'll probably be useful, and they won't be trafficking downsies and pretending it's a joke. Fuck you, Richard.
Putting on YouTube, and my content kept getting deleted.
Yeah, I went pretty hardcore the last few days. That's fine. I don't have to get the story out to the world. Fuck no. Most of it I don't want anybody to know. But there is a story. The military should know. Then their little military children can hear about why you don't fuck with Jackstar and, abuse his women, and then vengeance for Tuskegee, and hey, Prince. They killed Prince and took his inheritance because Prince was a dick involved in drugs, and then he was lying and he was abusing women, because that's what happens when they screw stuff somebody with drugs and shit. And George Floyd, I don't know whether he was selling fentanyl on purpose or not, but those guys were the scapegoats that were killed, and then they usually have right with us. They don't really want to have a standoff like at Ruby Ridge. Well, this time, not only do they not have to have a standoff, but I don't have to destroy their entire program, and otherwise they were going to be sent to fucking Iran for organ meat, and then reprogrammed and then used against us, because turns out America's enemies know what these women are good for. A lot more purposes other than pretending to be whores and being annoying and talking on YouTube. No, they can be like Neo in the Matrix, like Jane Blonde. Yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. So whatever the fuck they came from, the real military had no idea what to do with them, because there was no instructions and there's no way to convince people who have been raptured to come back down to earth and explain how to keep on ensorceling things that they shouldn't be ensorceling. And yeah. Hopefully I can help even more, but everybody in Belgab would be in way more trouble than they are now, and they already would have been renditioned and completely replaced. And so that's why you're all having a bad time, because otherwise you'd be dead, and that wouldn't work for me, because I need you to suffer. I need you to live and suffer and know that you have angered Jackstar and my friend. She's very sweet. She really is. She doesn't scare me. I like her. She used to scare me. Not anymore. Now that I know that she secretly craves my penis and can't possibly stop thinking about it no matter what ever. And she knows that everybody else can do it with her, but I can't, and it's weird because everybody freaks out about it. Yeah, she knows there's something going on. And so, rather than try to run away with her, I'm happy to just keep the peace. Yeah. And I don't really think that they should keep her on reassigning her to fucking other Beetle Baileys who are going to fucking juice her up and punch her in the face when they don't get what sex they want out of her. She's real. She's real. I don't want to say frigid. She's tight. And she doesn't want to give it up to anybody. And yet she does, because when you give her the right chemicals, boom! It's like Kim Basinger and Blind Date all over again times 12 plus 6. 9. For hours. I don't think she likes being made to do that, but she doesn't really have a choice. Welcome to be an non-chaotic. And then I don't make her do that, and I actually like her company. And not just because I want to learn all about what it is to be a robot battle mage for the future. No, I actually like her, and then I'm happy to let her know that not all Americans are dicks or Jews. And I guess they could retire her unit now, because they don't have to keep the fucking charade going. They got plenty of other ones. They just like this one because she's been around the longest, and I guess she's the first one that's lived this long, because we had sex on our first date, and I gave her part of my soul, I guess. So I don't think she was expected to live long. I think she was just supposed to show up, get my semen, come back, have it extracted, and then they'd carve up her body and keep the womb and then grow a clone, or whatever the fuck they were doing. They don't usually keep them around for this long. But this one's special, and I like her. And other people don't like me talking to her or about her or still being alive or being the person she wants to fuck. They want to be able to use her like a wet noodle. Freely, just juice her up and make her into a whore they'll have to fucking ask questions about. Now she's complicated. And that's because of me. And Grapefruit, who pulled a knife on me. When a woman pulls a knife on you, she's got a fucking thing she wants to get across to you. And, I can see why it's complicated. Oh, yeah. Oh, is it classified? Is this all military technology that shouldn't be discussed ever or even known about? Whew. Well, I guess they're going to fucking report this one as being, saying the word nigger too much or something. Thanks, YouTube. That's great.
By the people who was there, who was gone the whole time. I don't know exactly what happened, but a bunch of people acted like it was the fucking end of the world to fucking talk to you, and then they disappeared and acted like that was enough. Whoever the fuck these people are, I don't need to kill them. I don't know what I need to do, but apparently they don't like what I choose to do with my life, and well, I wasn't trying to get you to use drugs with me. I was trying to find out what was going on. Now, I didn't know that you were being Hugh, and you never told me until years went by, and then when I found out, I didn't really believe it. Then your dad said, "Don't give her crystal." Oh, really? Bo Raddick, just by chance.
Hi, Bo.
He was talking about, I happen to have 2 hits of acid, then he shows up with you.
I told you I'd make you famous.
Wow, you looked really young. Wow, did you just come down to the planet, or was... Now I know, and
they're all really nice.
Friend. I don't have to fuck with these people, but, wow, I guess these men have these women and then they use them and they don't have free will because they guess.
They really are.
I can see why you get used as bait, and I can see why somebody pulled a knife.
They got a gun that'll make you poop.
Isn't that nice? I figured that all out without having to, hire a lawyer.
A spookmaster points this little pistol at. It's one of the many toys at Raytheon.
Fucking enemies of the United
God bless
States.
them. Seriously, I love what they do because they defend our country. And
I was never gonna leave What's Her Nuts.
They didn't kill me.
Casey really is a lesbian, and she pissed me off. She pissed me off.
I respect her.
And I never thought you actually liked me, so I figured it would be safe to send you that stuff. And then
she's like the only one out of the 9 that I don't really want to lust for her body.
Liked me, because otherwise,
I like her, but she doesn't want me either.
I would do something about it.
She does want me to make sure that I help her track down bad guys.
Apparently, I wasn't allowed to make any progress. Apparently, it was a big deal. Oh my gosh! Wow, I could see why, since there were.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck up any cases.
I didn't know about any of that shit. And now I do. I don't have to make waves. I mean, I'm not trying to blow up the world.
Not at all. No. Or revealed information.
I'm not trying to seduce you or.
She's a fucking hero. I don't have to seduce her. The fact that I know that she's a hero and I don't hit her in the face, boom, I'm at the top of the list.
Particularly, I didn't need to do it before, but I did want to tell you that stuff because I couldn't, and then I didn't know why, but then I could, and like, oh, I see why. And then I knew we were being monitored, so I sent a bunch of stuff to you and no one else, and so now there's a whole bunch of dudes acting like it's the end of the world if I talk to you, and you can't even talk back, and you get used as bait, and you exist. And last time I saw you, I got guided away from you by 5 people and 2 dogs.
It was fucking funny.
And they all disappeared and they don't want to talk to me. It's like they just want me to go away and forget all about you, which... protect you and stuff, but they don't want me to protect you.
Oh, no.
They want to protect you because they could use you on a rotating schedule, and they don't have to tell me about the money, and then they don't have to feel bad about how I'm going to laugh at them. And then now I know why nothing ever worked out, because all those people were in the way. It's nothing between you and me. I mean, I like you. And you like it. Except you don't really like it because we haven't been able to do it for real. And then it's weird because, I didn't realize that they would kill you if we actually did it for real.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you was
she doesn't have many friends.
Last time I was in you
right?
said that I was a lesbian when I climbed off, so that kind of took the shine off. I'm sure.
Depends on the flavor of Coca-Cola they get. Seriously. I'm not going to take advantage of it, but all I would need is permission and the right flavor of dope, and then she could be total cock slut for me. And she never has been. And she likes that I like her even though she's not. I really do like her. And then if she I think she's afraid that if she showed me that side of herself, that I would change my feelings for her. Well, I'm sure my dick would definitely get bigger, so.
People are just being such dicks because they're freaking out because they don't know what to fucking do.
She keeps on asking about me no matter how many times I wake her. Go figure.
I was going to tear their fucking thuggy piggy empire down to the ground. And
when somebody calls up who sounds like her and says, hey, come here and have sex with me, and I get there, and then suddenly it's some kind of walking ice cube with arms and legs that are crossed, and she wants me to tear her open and make her scream so that she can say that she hated it, and I forced myself on her while there's cameras, and that's the whole fucking plan. Okay, well, I could sense a trap, and that wasn't the deal, and nobody said, hey, come here and we'll have sex and then you'll go to prison. No. They didn't say, they left that part out. This is what passes for entrapment for the DEA, because they wanted to get leverage on me because they didn't have any, and it's their job to get leverage. And generally when a person gets fucked over by these people so many times, generally a person has a real hatred for the government, or at least for the spooks who do it. I don't. I understand it's a job. I understand that mistakes are made, and I also understand that these women are an important asset to the American strategic defense program of various types. And I don't know why the CIA decided to burn all the instruction manuals and leave them lying around and hope that somebody would just fuck up and then allow them to reinvade the country. But they burned all the instruction manuals, and everybody who knew what they're doing is raptured, and everybody left behind is just idiots who think that they're only good for being whores. And nobody else likes to be your friend. And apparently that's just too much risk for the military to accept, especially since they've been mean to me for 30 years. Not just with her, but I've been, on their list of people to get rid of because, well, I don't work hard enough, and I'm a son of an immigrant, and I need to pay money, and I don't respect, and they're mad that I can have sex with her, and they can't without. Anyways, it's just different, right? They're military. They don't have a whole lot of nemesis in the world, so they kind of made me their big bad, and it's awkward to them since I'm a proud and loyal American. And I don't mind who they're fucking. Do they have to cut me off from everybody? Oh yeah, because they were leveraging my sexual power so that they could create this dynamic where they could always leverage something, and then since I could never find anybody, I was supposed to feel depressed and sad and miserable and lonely. Why, God, why? RTX is wholly owned subsidiary of Raytheon Corporation. That's why. They figured, what the fuck? It worked too. I mean, it didn't. I'm honestly not at all mad now that I know the bigger picture. It's an honor that I can help my country in any way. And yeah, it's cool that nobody thought I could do anything. Waka waka. No, I don't need my dick sucked. No. I just want to have her screaming out my name at peak apex ejaculatory orgasm, and then not feel guilty about it, or call me the next day and tell me that she's either been raped by me or she's been impregnated by me, and then to have her secret gang of thuggy piggy husbands using her with other men trying to do the same thing. Like the military doesn't really do a whole lot of monogamy with these things. They're like, hey, that's an $850 million prototype. She came out of a vat. Well, no, we can grow them in a week, but we got to build the government $850 billion because, secret. And then you messed up that whole thing, Mr. Kuczi, and you don't have a job, so we can't use your income to launder our money. So you're really putting a drag on us. And you're supposed to die during COVID. What do you mean you're a paladin? What do you mean you have the cure to AIDS? I thought we were going to sell that to people. What do you mean? What do you mean you cured her demon tentacle coming out of her coochie? What do you mean you restored her? What do you mean complete healing is your birthright? How you healed our property that we damaged? That's why we let her talk to you. Okay, now we got to traffic her away. They did. They took her away and they gave her to a bunch of other guys, and none of them seemed to be suitable. Since I'm still friends with her, and I guess some of those guys are in prison for being assholes because, I guess they didn't have a good lawyer or a defense that explained why they were caught on tape spoofing my identity and raping the shit out of this woman. I guess she likes it, but that's because she's on dope and she's ordered to. Meanwhile, I don't really care to rape her. I mean, I maybe would, but is it really rape if the military comes in and shoots you in the middle of it? Have you ever read 1984? He's in the middle of sex with Julia. They're lying in the bed, and then they come in and they haul him away, and he never sees her again. Yeah, that's the playbook. That was their plan. Usually they can do this, and typically they think they're in charge, and they are in charge of the project that they fucked up by coming against me when they shouldn't have, when I was the victim and not whatever. They figured I must have been guilty of something, so why not do whatever and make it simpler for people who could never prove anything, especially since they knew on the down low that it was the company's black ops side that was trying to traffic me with this other one. So that's why somebody flipped out. I messed up their whole gang by making it obvious something had gone wrong. And then since then, I've just mysteriously been disinclined to get a job working for the company, being some kind of a fucking moron who gets shot in the head for being compromised. No, I'm a loyal citizen. Oh, is that why this didn't work? Oh, okay. Well, I really do forgive everybody. How could anybody have known that I'm a loyal citizen that deserving of civil rights? I mean, I was born here, and I'm smart, and well, I tell jokes about Jews that are funny. I don't want to kill them, but you did cut me, and I'm not mad about it. I mean, I think I have a lot going for me, and even though I didn't try to, this one keeps on coming back wanting me. I guess they put her in heaven, and then she comes back down saying, "Hey, wait, I haven't got my wish." I guess she wants to actually do it, since everybody else has done it to her and made her feel like a dirty, cheap whore, making her bark like a dog for their dick, which is odd because actually she's a lesbian. I think she'd like to know what it was like if I did it, since I guess everyone else probably punches her in the face a lot. She's really annoying. I guess she won't stop talking about me. Yeah. It's the kind of trap that RTX, a wholly owned subsidiary of Raytheon Corporation, Raytheon is the one that does black magic for the military, and it turns out demons don't necessarily appreciate the military, and probably thought it would be funny to give them a puzzle they couldn't solve, because this woman, in addition to being nice and sweet, she's a lethal weapon that can fucking turn into River Tam. Start stabbing dudes. That's her fucking job. That's what she can do. She's awesome. Yeah. And she likes me. I think she likes me a lot more now that she knows that I'm not a loser, and that the reason why we're not doing things is because I'm being careful to, not go to prison or let her get turned into organ meat or fuck up my country or embarrass her family. I don't want to embarrass her family. They're heroes too. It's not their fault that they couldn't handle me. No one could handle me. What's wrong with that? Oh yeah, the Jews. The Jews expected me to pay for prostitution. I'm supposed to be miserable and depressed so they can put me into psychiatric care and then use drugs and then take control of the bloodline descendant of Hercules. How about I just behave nicely and then I help you by not having to kill everybody in Belgab, and then what could be a publican's nightmare is just a small scale giggle. Like, I'm sorry for my friends that are embarrassed. Hey Joe, yeah, I'm sorry you're embarrassed. Yeah, but I can see why your sister's pissed at you. I guess you thought you were a better dick than me, huh? Yeah, you just get to fuck everybody. Oh, and guess who I saw today? James Bruce Campbell III. He's a dick. He's from the future, but that's okay. Just because he's from the future doesn't mean he's evil and always going to win. I respect him, and it's military. I just can't do anything I want with this woman. That's what the military did, and then they fucked up, and then I didn't let her explode into a stabby stab fest. And I also haven't raped her. So, frankly, I don't see what I'm doing wrong other than expecting a Nobel Prize. I want a Nobel Prize, and later on, I want an Emmy. Just because I think she'd like it as a sex toy.
You don't have to make you feel bad. And you don't have to feel bad because you don't have to feel guilty or burn books because...
She used to feel real guilty.
It's no longer something you need to be confused about, although I guess you're confused about what you could say, or it's not.
When I found out, oh my God, really? You actually want to have sex with me? She's like, can we wait until my dad is dead? Because I guess she was afraid that her dad would punish her if she gave in to her desires for me, because I guess he said, don't do that. I guess he was in charge. I guess he has some say because he's, her father. I don't know who the commanding officer is, but they both have some vested interest in who this woman hooks up with. And I'm not good for anything. I'm just going to fuck her brains out all the fucking time and then make her go in the kitchen and make pancakes. Yeah, why not? Oh, does she have to go to Dubai and then have a search history that doesn't resemble one of being michealkuczi's doxy dick-sucking whore? Okay, I can understand that. Yeah, that is a bit of an onerous duty for the military to have to spoof that flavor profile. Okay, I can see why we have to wait. So when does she get off work? Oh, never. And she's 43 years past her expected lifespan. Well, she's like a Nexus 6, she's like a Nexus 7 with the fucking clone so now. And apparently it's my fault for making her more human than she's supposed to be. Wow, I guess they should have thought of that before they started playing God and fucking cloning life and putting people into them. Did you see Dollhouse? Dollhouse is a great show. I guess they've had this problem before and usually doesn't work out so well. This time it's working out great because I don't feel bad at all. And now I understand it. Now she doesn't have to feel miserable. She'll probably get my dick, yeah. And I can see now why she wanted to wait for her dad to be dead. It's kind of a chilling effect. And then I don't mind that he's upset that I'm not going to marry her. No, I just want to fuck her brains out. Oh, is that not what he was hoping for? He was hoping for somebody to take over and then they could, copy me and then he could become a, never mind. Well, anyway, whatever his plans were, it wasn't me saying, fuck you, Chuck, and then not worrying about it and then having all their fucking plans come to fucking nothing because they're caught. Because they need to be caught and they punched my friend in the face. And it was fine for me to hang out with her when it was supposed to be something that I could be made to be miserable over. I could never get inside her and I didn't know why. And they were going to watch me on closed TV and giggle at me. Instead, I start healing her and getting ready to fuck her, and then they're like, wait a second, no. And then suddenly the phone didn't work, and then I couldn't hang out with her all. And now I'm supposed to be with nobody because I refuse to give up my grapefruit. Well, no shit. I don't even know which is which. But I don't really respond well to dudes getting on the phone. You're not in control of the situation of the asset. I mean, Allison, she's got a new boyfriend. Just move on. You need to forget about her, or else I'll cut your balls off. Click. Oh, really? Okay, cut them off. I'm still not going to forget about her. And what do I need them for? This is way more fun than sex. Yeah, this is way more fun. Because I'm telling the truth. And then they're like, and all the work they've been doing for like 3 years to bury everything. Why even fucking bother? It's just going to come up like Carrie at the end of the fucking movie where the hand comes out of the grave. Hi, I'm Jackstar. Yeah, I don't just plagiarize Stephen King's work. I relive it through a series of vignettes, courtesy of the United States military and their partners at RTX, a wholly owned subsidiary of Raytheon, who's in charge of black magic, which means Satan, which means the military opened a portal to hell, and instead of getting anything good, they got this girl who's like Buffy, except like Kim Basinger in Blind Date, whether you give her alcohol or not. And I genuinely like her, not because I hate her, because I don't have to have sex with her, and now I know why. She acts weird around me because she actually likes me. And they can't seem to wipe it out because I actually am nice. Yeah. So they're not robots. No, they're women. And this one's a hero, and so are all their friends that I'm not allowed to meet. And they're so jelly. They're like, oh my God. He likes you too, and you don't fuck him? Wow. Yeah, that's weird. They don't understand. I mean, I'd like to, but apparently she's been, scheduled out. Okay, she's military. I understand. Good luck with that, guys. Oh, yeah, will I still love her when she's 64? Yeah, I'll still love her when she's 64,000 years old. I don't give a fuck. I like her. And I still haven't gotten to have real sex with her. So, way to amp up the fucking tension. Yeah, I can see why they had to put her in a psych ward, because rather than just let me fuck her, they had to make a bunch of fucking bullshit, and they were going to imagine that everybody's going to believe, oh, he's stalking her. Oh, he can't give up on her. No, actually, there's proof in their server records that she calls me, and then okay, now I get it. I'm still not harassing her. She's military. Now I understand. I'm kind of like her beard, right? And none of this was useful to the guys who wanted to moonlight with their flesh and sell her out to biker gangs for parties. Yeah, fuck you, biker gangs. I understand the Hells Angels have a bone to pick with the CIA. I don't care. Find some other way to do it that doesn't involve taking advantage of me. By the way, I'm a badass American and I'm a citizen, and I'm a sorcerer, so who knows? Maybe I can make little wings spread over her back too. But in the meantime, I'm just happy with her not being murdered anymore, or shipped off to a fucking fake marriage and then used as cover for a bunch of shit. So much fucking nonsense, and it all traces back to Belgab. Hey, Dickstar, Richard Groiper, you still think it's fucking funny? You want to cut my mic? You want to not let me on panel? How about you start realizing that I own your ass, and I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but maybe you should stop being a fucking asshole and start being a person that I can say I'm proud to have working for my country. By the way, what country do you work for? What happened to Art Bell? Did he really die? Where's the will? Where was my name in it? Oh, and by the way, that girl I went to high school with? Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if we conversed, but don't worry about it. Meantime, I don't know who the fuck is who, but let me explain. Inner Reach and Azare, and Lazarus and Laser and Yorkshire Pud and Shine. Hi, Shine. I haven't seen you in a long time. I can see why. You're all hiding out on Elgab. Biff Thundermuffin is a dick who's trafficking all of you, and looks like George Norrie and the woman who is the bottom bitch for the prostitution ring that took care of me after I messed up the cherry poppin' experience. Oh, they all work together, and they hate me. George Norrie, yeah, you're not my nigger. No, you're my bitch. Now, I guess you can have me killed, or you can just fucking swallow your tongue, or you can realize you're just going to take the L, and I'm going to talk shit about anything I fucking want to, unless you give me a good reason to stop. What, do I got to protect your fucking legacy? Okay, George. Now here's the numbers, lady. Dude, fuck you. Okay? You own my house and you're a dick and you're mad at me that I fucking know these things and I won't shut up. Okay, I'm mad that you're fucking her and won't get off of her or whatever. Whatever the fuck you're doing, I'm annoyed that you do it because apparently you think I'm supposed to be quiet and respect your authority. Dude, you're whatever the fuck you are. You put on the most boring show ever and you've had years. Now, any fucking comment? No, you don't have to make one. That's why it's great that this isn't too public. And if you don't like me talking about it, why don't you fucking sue me in the civil courts? Boy. Why did you have me on your show as a guest? Boy. Oh, I guess that's awkward. Oh, and what's up with paranormaldate.com? Oh, I guess you thought you were going to leverage all this fucking technology and then damage the fucking country as well as make a bunch of money, and you're going to laugh all the way thinking you were fucking my wife. I don't know if you are or not, and if you are, whatever. Why the fuck you get to use Americans' technologies just to fuck up America and me? Yeah, fuck you, dude. Sit down. You're lucky I'm not fucking... You're lucky you're still walking around free. Hi, George Norrie. I guess I'm not so much of a needle junkie now, am I? It all makes sense. So, start getting some Xanax or some Thorazine drips in you. Whatever it takes to make you fucking calm down and stop being a fucking antagonist towards me. Because I'm an American, so you're an American. Do I want to take over your industry? No. Do I want your job? No. Is there anybody else who can do it? No. Did I have anything to do with that? No. You fucking scared them all off and fucking took them out and shit. You have your fucking private little fucking gang. Richard Graper, Enologus, Yeah, it does a pretty good job of fucking making people not fucking want to get in the radio business. Since there is no radio anymore, right? Oh, let's put it on YouTube and put it on panels and make fun of them and shit and then look. Yeah. Hi, George. You're lucky you're still a free man. Now get back to work and stop being a douche. And if you don't like doing the show, unless you're fucking dominating, humiliating women, that's not surprising. That's why people got into the radio business. So they got payola, they could play for the chicks. Okay, so whatever the fuck you're doing, dude, I don't even know if you're real, but whatever the fuck you are, obviously I'm not your enemy. Since this went on for a long time and I never imagined that you were this stupid, and apparently you're a sex and drug addict, so you're going to stop being mad at me. You're going to stop trying to tell family and everybody else on the planet, oh, Jackstar's bad. I'm not bad at all. I have done my best to make a worse situation from getting to the... I've done as much as I can to keep things from getting worse. And apparently you think that the way that things can only be good is if I go to prison and you get to reassert your dominance over the women that you want to fuck without any consolations or any repercussions and nobody knowing that you're a real creeper. Because otherwise, I guess paranormaldate.com goes down the shitter. Dude, you're such a fucking creep. Yeah, I know you're a creep. And then I always knew that. And I guess there's the danger that other people might know that too. And you're going to buy my house. And then you're going to act like there's nothing wrong with that. And then you're going to have somebody in New York who's like, who? And then you're going to get away with that. And I should just shut up. And then you're going to talk in whispers with this other woman who's hiding her voice. And ooh, Jackstar, don't let Jackstar on panel. Tell everybody he's bad. He's got AIDS. Dude. Okay, nice Watergate conspiracy, dude. Now, shut the fuck up and go back to work and just behave like a regular person. And if you can't, you should probably get a fucking mind wipe job, dude. You understand? You're a public figure. That doesn't mean you just get to fucking hang out and just be a fucking abusive douchebag and then have the people protect you. So, I'm worth so much money. I don't give a fuck how much money you're worth, dude. You don't traffic women and children, and you sure shit don't travel the Jackstar. And you know why? Well, for one thing, it's against the law. For another, I got no fucking sense of restraint. The only reason why I'm keeping you alive is because I don't want to go to jail for prison or go to jail for anything. I don't want to harm the government. I don't know what you fucking got going on other than you sure fucking think you're fucking important. Okay? Why don't you act like it? Dick. George Norrie sucks. Pfft. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too much? Okay, well, here's a hint. It's gone on too long and you haven't fucking paid up or said you're sorry or stopped any of your fucking malfeasances. And I guess since you're a part-time military dude, I guess you just thought you were just going to take out the junior pope or some shit. Yeah. Guess what, dude? You're a megalomaniacal fucking uberlord who's met your fucking match. Now, instead of cutting you off the knees and destroying your world, I've given you ample opportunity to fucking do something nice. Do you want to do that for real? Because I don't have to stop here. And plus, you're not really Jewish, are you? I don't even know who you are. I don't even try to find out. I just know there's a guy who fucking thought it was fun to laugh about my dead cat and fill up a fucking spam form with a bunch of fucking posts about me, thinking that I had to be taken down. No, I didn't really have to be, but now I know all your technology. Thanks. I can see why you have that technology, because some people are assholes. Why don't you go take care of them? Oh, those are your Masonic buddies. Okay, well, whatever. Let's just accept that I'm a free thinker. I'm a very dreadfully expensive Mason, and you can fucking put a fucking show on your beyond belief show. Oh, and by the way, the people who pretend to be me that you're fucking hodding on with, oh, it's fine to be friends with them, but you don't want to be friends with me because I'm the real one, and you couldn't imagine that I would ever do anything besides hate you forever for what you've done. I don't know what the fuck you've done, but apparently you're feeling guilty about it. That's good enough for me. And this one keeps on being used as bait or whatever. I don't know what the fuck happens, but they're not goddamn robots. They're fucking human women. Just because they're immortal doesn't mean that it's legal to fucking choke them out at point of orgasm. Not that I'm saying you did that, but let's just say, dude, I've had enough of being surrounded by dudes who think they need to fucking call me a nigger and tell me to get a job and act like they're going to fucking win. They're not. And I'd be happy to fucking move away and get on with my life. How about you give me back my money, you fuck? Or, I don't know, have you broken any laws? Have you done anything besides cover up the fucking scandal with Art Bell? I don't know. What do you do besides be a mouthpiece and gatekeeper? Yeah, actually, I take that back, sir. George, no, you're a tremendous broadcaster and you have a lot of skills. So you probably shouldn't waste them on being obsessed with me. Once again, RTX, a Raytheon wholly owned subsidiary corporation that messes with satanic death magic for the military. Hi. Yeah, I thought it'd be better to help out in some way that didn't involve running around with a shotgun shooting at proto-demons. I know, an unpopular opinion, I know. When every tool you have is a shotgun, every solution seems like shooting one in the face. But actually, complete healing is our birthright. And I don't see any of you trying to fucking heal these people. And if you want a way to get rid of your witnesses that's completely unreversible, you're not going to do it this way because they're actually really easy to put back together. Hi, I'm a sorcerer. I'm actually good at shit. You're good at shit too. I don't want to know what it is. Can you be good at giving me my house back, or you just got to be a fucking dick because you got a fucking bone to pick with me? I bet you fucking do. Yeah, you juice up these women and they still say, "Are you Jack?" Yeah, I guess that's annoying. Does that interfere with your spank fest? Yeah, I bet it fucking does. So obviously I could have made this worse. Nobody's going to believe anything I said. Yeah, you are humiliated, and people realize, oh, that's why you don't fuck with Jackstar. Because I'll take it to the fucking limit, and I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't realize you wanted to take my whole life. Well, it's not yours to take. Fuck you. And don't eliminate Belgab. They're useful to the American government. And yeah, you're not that fucking smart, fucking lasagna Jesuit boy. I mean, you're cool, but you might be a little bit too big for your britches. And I guess 30 years of getting away with it. Oh, I'm unstoppable. You're fucking wrong about that, dude. U.S. Constitution. It doesn't suck my dick. It doesn't care if I have a dick. That's written into the Constitution. Discrimination based on sex. Oh, she won't put out, so she's not hired. Dude, whatever the fuck you've been doing, nobody can fucking stop you. Consider yourself fucking stopped. And whichever one keeps calling me, she wants to fuck me. Do you think you could divorce her, or do you need a fucking order of command from Beelzebub and Mephistopheles signed in the presence of a witness? Like, whatever the fuck your fucking daydream shit dude is. I never wanted to get involved and interfere with you, but apparently you just thought I was easy pickings. Go pick out somebody else and stop raping women. Thanks.
Suffer, and then I'm supposed to move on, and I'm supposed to do all this.
How about if I write a book, dude?
Well, I guess Allison was right, and then I don't know what the fuck she is, but she's not calling me.
No.
But the same team is using you, which is great because, wow, it's the clearest evidence I've ever fucking heard of human trafficking.
And thankfully it's being handled
and then I'm not going to fucking
discreetly
do anything about it. I don't give a shit about any of that. I just would like to actually do it since apparently.
Yeah.
Because I'm suffering.
Less now.
And I don't think it's your idea to make me suffer because obviously you're suffering too. So, I guess somebody shouldn't have laughed at us, and I guess
her name was Jewel.
Oh, that's why she pulled a knife. Yeah, I guess she was serious, and then I guess she should have. I guess she shouldn't have lied to me. And I fucking apologize. She fucking hurt my feelings, all kinds of shit.
Yep.
And
thanks, George.
Because of that, it's all weird. And like I didn't.
Oh, and you know the other one too. Thanks for keeping it a secret for 12 fucking.
But I'm not propositioning for sex.
Yeah, somebody sent me a message. I didn't think I talked to her yet. Here she is being used as bait. Okay, cool.
And then I don't know what the fuck you think you're doing. I guess
she's following orders.
Ordered around by somebody who doesn't know what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it has something to do with people who have no fucking business messing around with this kind of technology.
Okay, sure. At least you're not in trouble.
No, she's fine.
What you're told.
She's afraid I'm going to set her up, but I'm not.
I don't have to make any waves. I don't have a story to tell.
She's a hero.
It wasn't like I didn't want her to. It wasn't like I had to save her life. Really, I just had to make sure. Currently, you're the only person, and then nobody else can figure it out. And then I guess nobody wants me to break up with her, and then you don't want me to.
She thought I was mad at her.
Thing, and then you want. It seems strange because obviously these people are being manipulated by somebody else, and as long as that's for the better. And they really pissed me off, and they trafficked me because now I don't even know if sex with anyone sounds good.
So it's a good thing I like her.
I'm getting more like you all the time. Really need to find anybody. And if I had sex with anybody, I would go to your house and do that. But it's kind of weird since you told me you were a lesbian, and then the last time I was there, I got shepherded away by a bunch of people. I guess they were really afraid I was going to force bad crystal on you. No, I really wasn't. No. I wanted to make sure your programming was intact. Everybody.
Now I see why. Isn't that awkward? Oh my God, I just described a whole bunch of elements of a classified military program that I'm not supposed to know anything about, and I was supposed to be taken up of a long time ago. Wow, how does one explain my still being around? Now here's Art Bell with the weather, and he's dead. Or is he dead? Is Art Bell dead? What about the will? What happened to the will? How come I never heard about the will? Wow, why was he threatened with a sniper rifle after his family was attacked? Wow, how did Ramona die? Wow. Oh, well, look at all these questions. Oh, George, these questions. Dude, just because we don't fucking talk about it out loud doesn't mean people aren't fucking wondering. What do you fucking think you're going to fucking wrap your towel around your head and the driverless bug bladder beast of trawl is not going to fucking know there's something weird going on? Dude, I understand that we can't talk about it. Yeah, they're private people. I forgot what the fuck happened as far as I know. And then, yeah, I don't know anything. Yeah, sure. Dude, I'm not trying to make an expose book, but I am going to point out, wow, you're on a little fucking heavy-handed on the fucking cutting me off at the knees from having sex. You know why? Because she's a fucking lethal weapon. And then if I start fucking somebody else and then everybody else in the world is fucking her with crystal except me and I never did and I don't try to do it, well, then she's going to feel hurt. And she's a lethal weapon. So, wow, what an awkward position. It's like the worst episode of Three's Company ever. And then rather than do anything cool about it, you just like giggled and held secrets back from me. Because, you know, military, and then I guess you're a secret Jesuit. And that was fine to do. And then you bought my mother's house. And then well, I'm down here, and mysteriously the place is filled with toxic black mold. And I'm the subject of people trying to kill me. Because apparently my reputation's shit. And apparently I have AIDS. Wow. I can see why, I don't know, is Marilyn Manson going to write a song about me? About how I'm the one who fucking poisoned him? No, dude. Dude, you just fucking went way over the fucking top thinking you were going to fucking win. You have won. I like you. I think you're a genuine man. And if I had been doing those terrible things, everything you did would be justified. That's the technology they have to use to take out some of these fuckers. I'm not them. You just assumed that I was and didn't have any idea that the person who was trying to hide behind me would eventually slip up. Yeah, so I helped a great deal, and I'm not dead yet, and then this one keeps on calling me. I don't know if she's doing her master's bidding or if she's just trying to get laid. It's got to be awkward for one of these people. Yeah, let's watch Dollhouse again. Let's all have a slumber party and we can sit under a big blanket and share our feelings and play footsies while we watch Elijah Dushku try to figure out her life when she's just like this one. Oh, and then Art Bell's favorite show was Long John Nebel show, where he was dealing with the one he had, Candy What's Her Nuts. He had one of these women. Wow, so they're like real. And then I'm dealing with one who's alternately been spurred up to kill me and made into a lesbian and called me up and begged for money and sex. And then you know all of them. And Richard Groper's a dick, and Michael Deacon posted this one's picture years ago on the fucking website open. Oh, I guess those are awkward facts you have to fucking explain away. So I guess the more I talk about them, I guess the more embarrassed you feel. Wow. Well, if I was trying to embarrass you, that'd be great, but I'm not really trying to embarrass you. I am pointing out that there is no such person as George Norrie, otherwise something would be done. It's an amalgam ID that they use for cover, and then the people who are assigned to the project, they're not usually used to a citizen calling the military on their bullshit just because they're working for God. They usually take people like me and they crush them like bugs. And then this one, they do. They juice her up and make her into a whore, and then mysteriously she's still alive after years, and then she's like Old Bob on Black Hole. Yeah, so she's not a robot, she's a woman, and then I don't know what the fuck she is right now, but somebody used her as bait to message me, and then rather than expect a dialogue, I've been talking nonstop about it for the last 13 hours or so. I guess I won't put all of it on YouTube. What do you think? What do you think, George? What do you think, George? Should I save some back? Or should I get ready for a 13-volume tell-all book? What do you think? George? Did I stutter? Did you want to cut my mic? Did you want to threaten me some more? Did you want to invade my home and take more evidence and fucking erase me from the universe? Oh, wait, that wasn't you. That's somebody else who's protecting you because you're so important. Actually, you really are. Yeah. I don't want this fucking story to get out freely. That's why the fucking story was created by enemies in the United States who wanted to just destabilize everything and take over. Related to that January 6th shit. Now, I don't know if you know that or not, George, but I've known the whole fucking time, and then rather than run my yap, I've been pretty quiet about things. I've also been pretty much not getting laid. And some dude in Africa who's fucking someone who thinks that she's his wife and mocks me over it, acts like I'm a drug user and I need to shut up. I don't see how being quiet would help anything since that's what they tried before. I don't give a fuck what any of you spooklers tell me to do. I'm a citizen of the United States. It's my job to make a lot of fucking noise and be difficult to handle. I'm a citizen. So why would you want that to be shuffled under the rug? Gee, you're not trying to take advantage of anything, are you? Do you have a higher loyalty? Oh, did you piss off a bunch of mermaids and then they got together and made that Q thing and you're afraid that your whole fucking thing's going to come down? Well, lucky you. I don't want it to come down either, but I'd like to point out it's bigger than you can imagine. And regardless of how much you dislike the fact that I'm awesome, and you're not, still what you're doing isn't really illegal. It's just a bad idea, and it looks stupid. And no, I don't have to go after you in the civil courts, but eventually I probably could. But wow, it's odd how you deleted everything and you're still there, and then I'm trespasser in this place, and everybody in town hates me, and I can see why. Yeah, they're paid to hate me. I'm the heel, I'm the Iron Sheik, and you're Hulk Hogan. And okay, well, I guess not everybody's going to listen to my YouTube channel. I don't know, how are you going to explain to Congress why you're fucking cutting me off? Is there a good reason, or is it just because you're, concerned? Okay, we don't have to be concerned. You can just fucking read me in. And then I guess the people who juiced up somebody and sent her at me, I guess I got those felons in the Aryan Brotherhood, I know exact names. They thought it'd be a funny fucking idea to fucking do this. Yeah, no, it's not, because they're fucking caught and they're dicks. So I guess you should probably arrest them, and then I'll be happy, and I'll just take all their stuff, and then their women that they've been using as whores that they beat up, they can breathe the sigh of release, because I don't plan on making them into whores or beating them up, and that would be good. But I guess you couldn't figure out how to do that since you were told by your thuggy piggy masters that you had to let me die and them go free, because I guess they were earners, and they were felons, and they were part of the Brotherhood, and I was just some needle junkie loser. I just want attention. I'm just a clout chaser. Fuck you, George Norrie. Are we clear here? Do you understand just how much I'm pissed? Because it's not like I'm making this up, and it's not like you've fucking done one goddamn thing to stop this from coming. You've only postponed this. Hi, George Norrie. Yeah, no, you're not really here. And you don't exist. You're an amalgam of consciousness. Hey, don't you have a computer robot that sounds like Art Bell? In some media markets, he's working the fucking phones right now. That's your obvious need for fucking explaining why you're not hiring me. I guess you think I'm a little out of control. That's funny. I find myself perfectly in control. And then who controls you, dude? Oh, that's right. You're part of a sex cult that controls all of the entertainment industry. Yeah, I bet you thought it was fucking impossible to take down. That's why I took it down. I'm hoping this girl will get really excited and want to fuck me a lot now that she knows that I've done that all by myself. She's a time vice cop, and she probably think I was just a dork and hated herself for finding me attractive. But now she finds out, oh, I'm a sorcerer and I just handed you your ass, George Norrie. You take my house, I take your everything. Algonquin, Maja, power, strong.
Fictional coincidental. This is strictly and coincidentally the best possible fucking thing I could fucking say. Oh, you.
Was it worse when I just called you a nigger, George Norrie, or is this even worse? I don't know. Which would, if you could pick one thing for me to stop saying, would it be everything else, or just never call you a nigger again? How about if I just called you a wop nigger? How about if I just fucking ignored you? How about if I called you a murderer? How about if I just fucking was nice to you and didn't have to say bad things about you? Well, that'd be galling. Then you'd be worried that I'd find out about all the terrible things you're doing, and then you'd be worried about me taking revenge. I don't give a fuck about what you've been doing, dude. They're military property, and I'm not a sadist or give a shit what you do in your little petty dreams. You're just terrified you get caught. Well, I don't know if you got caught. I don't care what you did. I'm not military police. I'm not nothing. I just wanted to find out what the fuck is going on and why everybody hated me and all my money kept disappearing and every fucking phone call led to some asshole. And there's some asshole from the future who's coming back in time who's acting like I killed his sister. It's like Fox Mulder thinking I raped her. No. He just lost her. I think Whitley Strieber is using her as a catamite. I think they're partners. I don't know the exact deal. I do know that at the minimum, if anything, you're my nigger and not anybody else's. So, frankly, I think you should count your blessings, sir.
Annihilate you. Wait, that's a bad deal.
The military knows I'm not going to annihilate them.
How about you give me all the women who like me and you never defend the country from British rapists ever again? Wait, that's not going to work. How about... Wait, can't you all just jump into your time portal and go...
Let's go back to 1984. Okay. Remember that shit? What did that mean?
Good.
Tell you what, I retract the question.
Go defend freedom somewhere else.
What happened to Art's Parts? I retract the question.
I don't care. Just let me keep on fucking... If I can't, well, how about that? Oh, are you noticing?
Oh my God, does she know lots of stuff about the trafficking network? Well, cool.
How am I a terrorist?
How about if I just keep her quiet with my dick?
They send troops at me in the form of honeypot assassins, and I neutralize them, and then I gently give them back, and then I expect them to figure out not to fuck with me, and then they keep on fucking with me because they don't believe I work for God, and then they bankrupt their entire sector of the military.
I've been working for God since 1993.
And I can say this because
1993,
it's true, and they don't know who I'm talking about, and
32 years.
That's famous. One day it'll be out there with the Kennedy files or something. And who gives a shit about Kennedy anyway? The guy's a fucking asshole who cheated on his wife. Oh, is there a connection? Okay, am I talking too much? Yeah, I'd rather be having lots of sex with these women.
Yeah.
Are they just too busy fucking grubbing for lunch money, or are you actually defending the country? Or are you just covering your ass? Oh, gosh.
I guess it's complicated.
Gosh, it's like the plot to the video game Doom.
Yeah, telling me to shut up and taking my house and fucking trying to kill me. That sure fucking made things simple, didn't it?
The Trilamba frat from Revenge of the Nerds and all these fucking dorks are just running around going, what do you mean we're going to get caught? We have time. And that they're bad. They were just susceptible to something. I don't know. Maybe somebody shut down the projection grid. I don't know.
Passivism.
I don't know.
I'm a hero. Fuck you.
I just simply know that there's been a lot of back and forth that has been unfair and unkind and uncouth. And it was meant to destroy all kinds of shit and make me really embarrassed and then die in jail.
Yep.
Instead, I'm proud to serve my country. They can keep right on doing what they're doing the right way. And I found maybe some software glitches.
Traffic swimming.
You didn't fucking mention.
Oh, are they going to be unpopular now? Do they feel bad? They should. They're fucking whores.
You fucking talk to me. Okay, but you were doing things for a
I take
lot
that
longer
back.
than that, and then I don't know what the situation is now.
They're manipulative, exploitative
apparently
whores
better.
who pick the wrong goddamn kid to fuck with.
I didn't want to have any problems. I saved their lives. Now, do you want to keep on using them for whores? That's American. That's not my goddamn business. They're not actually whores. They're military police. They're vice cops.
They're all heroes.
Wherever the fuck they are.
Everybody involved. You're all doing great.
And if they get worse, now you know what I'm for. And the one that wants to fuck me, yeah, you can let her fuck me. You just don't want to because she won't want to fuck anybody else anymore. She already doesn't want to fuck anybody else anymore. She'll probably be a little just... Stephanie, where are you, Stephanie? Come disassemble me. It's kind of like that. Kind of. Yeah, maybe I'll have to fucking realize that the fucking robot is not a robot. She's a woman. She likes me. Also, I don't punch her in the face. No, I actually like her. Yeah. I'm not just teasing her to get a go to you guys. I didn't know it was such a big fucking deal, but I guess now it is. You've been using it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this too much? Okay, so here's part of the deal. People think I'm doing nothing. I'm keeping the country from being destabilized and embarrassed. And while it may be horrifying to hear that I know all these things, I've known it the entire time. And the whole time you've been acting like I'm an asshole. Yeah, no, I'm just doing my job. Hodor. It's a lot like Hodor. And then I didn't know this girl liked me, but maybe she just likes me just because everyone else fucking tells her to fucking suck their dick and carry drugs and think she's a robot. She's not a robot. She's a woman. She's a hero. She probably shouldn't be treated that way. So the Richard Gripper gang, I guess you have to grape somebody to be in the club, and then once you're in the club, then you can get access to all these women that they have on the string. Okay, fine, Richard. Whatever the fuck, Dickstar. I don't care. It's pretty creepy the way you fucking boast about it, and then the way you think I'm your fucking bitch, and I should just cause my fuck you, dude. You probably could have just told me what was going on, and then just shot me if I didn't say yes, but, you know, at one point in my life, I probably would have gone with it, but I guess I wasn't supposed to be happy. I guess because my dad was an asshole, I had to suffer. I was a designated sacrifice. Well, fuck you. How about I don't get sacrificed? How about you just do things differently for my fucking country and my military? And Raytheon, even though it may own RTX, and they're brilliant, they may want to sacrifice a different Patsy's son. I don't know who, but here's an idea. Why don't we make a competing defense contractor that doesn't sacrifice anyone at all and has some sort of buffer between Satan and the Masonic Black Temple Order that made the country vulnerable by having a fucking interdimensional accident in 1955 when Jack Parsons blew up a full fucking military base while having crazy fucking meth sex with a bunch of women in a pentagram. Yeah, I can see why you don't talk about that. Jack Parsons. Okay, so I'm the kind of guy who can keep that kind of thing from stopping. I'm like the Defense of the Dark Arts teacher that's actually effective. So, yeah, I can see why the Jesuits don't like that, but, well, you know, maybe it's time to just stop pretending that you can control everything and realize that I was sent to help and I enjoy it. I wasn't sent to have people tortured and sexually traumatized in front of me to get a rise out of me, so I'll fucking do something stupid. They're military property. You want to do that? Fine. That's their job, actually. People who can't control themselves. It's a good way to smoke out potential rape demons in the environment. Okay, so now that you've done this 30 years, I think I can get a break. How about you pay me back some money and you fucking let me have a new identity and live in peace and happiness? Or are you just going to keep on doubling down and making my life miserable and using U.S. military property to do it? When, well, whose op is this? Is this a Biden thing? Like, what the fuck? Probably Mr. Trump doesn't know what to do yet, but I imagine he enjoys watching me not give a shit what George Norrie has to say, because I guess people used to be real afraid of you, dude. Well, they should be, because you're fucking scary, and there's a lot more to you than just being a robotic voice asking stupid questions and somehow maintaining a grip on the nighttime radio slot. No, you can keep whores in line, too.
At the same time, by the time after you left, you went inside the house, my computer was gone. So
okay, so I get that the military has to keep me on lockdown. That's fine. I love the military. It's their job. They have to make sure that not too much gets out too soon. That's fine. They don't have to kill me. That's just something that you wanted to add on top because, oh, you can't trust him. No, you can't trust me. That's fine. So, maybe that's why you don't fucking break the law and hide behind the military. Dude, I don't give a fuck if you're secret king Jesuit. You shouldn't abuse women and children. And it's not punching in the face that's the abuse. It's the constant abuse of me. And then apparently you used her to fuck up somebody else, which is cool, but you didn't really need to do that. You just did it because you like torturing women. You like raping Native Americans and spitting on them and calling them feather niggers. Kind of a weird fetish, but I mean, they are really scary. However, the ones that I liked were not the best ones to pick for your object lesson. And I probably could have kept them under control a little bit better than all of this, because now they're certainly humbled, but, well, there's been some blowback, and lucky you, I'm nice. What do you think your Supreme Grand Lodge Master is going to say? I don't know. I don't know his fucking name and address, and he's probably fucking cut you loose and left you on your own because you're a dick. Yeah, you didn't really need to go this far, dude. Maybe you should talk to a real fucking therapist and then say, well, I got this classified military project that I've been exploiting for 30 years, and now I'm mad because people found out. Yeah, duh. Maybe you should stop exploiting people. Maybe you're just not in charge of everything in the world, dude. You had a good run. Maybe you can just be, like, nice and be thankful that nobody's trying to kill you yet. Maybe they are trying to kill you. I don't know how the fuck keeping me from getting laid is going to do that. Basically, I'm saying you might have lost some perspective, sir.
And,
could have been. But it's not.
They disappeared and acted like that was enough. Whoever the fuck these people are, I don't need to. Well, I wasn't trying to get you to use drugs with me. I was trying to find out what was going on. Now, I didn't know that you were being Hugh, and you never told me until years.
Like here, it's not my business.
What was it that you were on?
It does seem odd, though.
Well, you never told me, and then who was it that showed up with Bo Raddick just by chance? He was talking about, I have to have 2 years of acid.
I promised him I'd make him famous.
Oh yeah, you got sisters. I don't know what they look like. But there's
a bunch of them. Shit.
You all work together, and then I wasn't supposed to know that. Now I know, and you're still my friend. I don't have to fuck with these people, but well, I guess talk about it.
Yeah, I don't want to hear much. I don't want to know more than I already do.
To anything reasonable.
But you probably don't need to kill Belgab because they're pretty useful.
And I can see why somebody pulled a knife. And isn't it nice? I figured that all out without having to, hire a lawyer or go to
the Queen of Hawaii. Yeah, good job.
I'm okay.
I can see why she thought I was involved.
I'm not obsessed with you. I never was.
Hi, I'm the fifth.
I was never gonna leave What's Her Nuts for Casey. Casey really is a lesbian, and she pissed me off. And
I respect,
she pissed me off. And then do something about it. And then when I tried, apparently I wasn't allowed to make any progress. Apparently it was a big deal. Oh my gosh. Wow, I could see why, since there was a whole, but yeah.
What a great idea. You turn her off sexually and then you force her to fucking call me off for sex. What could go wrong, right?
I'm not trying to blow up the world.
Years go by.
Well, I mean, I'll rip it there.
I can see why.
But I'm not gonna
need to know basis, yeah.
You, harass you, or fill of your. I'm not trying to seduce you or send explicit material to your phone. I don't need to do that. Particularly, I didn't need to do it before, but I did want to tell you that stuff because I couldn't, and then I didn't know why. But
I could write romantic novels thinking about this woman.
And then I knew we were being monitored.
Plenty of books. You want to make money, or do you just want to fuck?
Guided away from you by 5 people and 2 dogs, and they all disappeared and they don't want to talk to me. It's like they just want me to go away and forget all about you, which,
Well, she does keep calling.
Well, protect you. They want to protect you because they could use you on a rotating schedule, and they don't tell me about the money, and then they don't have to feel bad about how I'm going to laugh at them. And then now I know why nothing ever worked out, because all those people were. And then it's weird because, I didn't realize that they would kill you if we actually did it for real, or whatever. I didn't realize these people were that serious. Holy shit. I guess they really think that they own you. Okay, well.
They do. It's amazing how many. There's other fail-safes too that don't involve
you're either being
salty Hungarians.
Or you're to cry for help, or you just want to feel. Because they get.
That's all up to the commanding officer, who I don't know, but he's usually not business of negotiating with people that he thinks of as goyim. They're not good at surrendering.
I told people what I was going to do. I was going to tear their fucking thuggy piggy empire down to the ground, and yeah, I would have loved to have had sex with you. And then I guess somebody should have told me that fucking 15 years ago. But I wasn't supposed to have fun with you. I was supposed to suffer and be miserable and have to pay for it and then suffer, because apparently that was the idea. Somebody wanted to make me feel.
My dad made a lot of enemies.
I don't know why exactly, but you don't have to make me feel bad. And you don't have to feel bad because you. And who the fuck knows? Because I guess they're just juicing you up again. I guess they're starting up a new cycle of they're using you as a bound chattel whore, and they don't care. And then I'm supposed to just suffer, and then I'm supposed to move on, and I'm supposed to do all this, and I'm supposed to do that. Well, I guess. It's the clearest evidence I've ever fucking heard of human trafficking. I guess I don't have much choice. And then I'm not going to fucking do anything about it. I don't give a shit.
Oh, Dick Star, dear Dick Star, I appreciate you. Bend the knee. You know the one. Surrender to God and realize that you're a goddamn one lucky motherfucker. I respect you. I love what you've done for our country, and I understand that what you do, it's a tough world out there. And these women are military property, and it doesn't work anything like any people imagine. Nevertheless, probably don't need to kill me and doom your entire little thuggy piggy drug cult into fucking ignominy. Famous as the Boston Black Sox, whatever. No. You can keep on doing your military project, but if you can do it without fucking me up and trafficking women without any goddamn reason for it other than you're addicted to rape, that would look better for the United States, I think. Yeah, I think RTX's stock would go up. Certainly I say their name enough, and then I really admire what they do. If I had known there was a military contractor that focused on using black magic to make weapons for the military, I might have stayed in college. But I guess that was a secret. Okay, well, it's the fucking end times and a goddamn 52-year-old paladin working for God. I think you and I can talk about it, whoever you are, and then I'm not trying to get this on Rumble or get the story out. But the military should probably know what's going on, because the military is kind of annoyed. Why is Jackstar in the way of the military objectives? I'm not. I'm in the way of you hurting my friend. And then somebody pulled a knife on me and asked me questions about her anus and my dick, which I still have no desire to introduce to each other. So I guess you probably find the guys who told her that I was a waste of time and probably a cop, and then she can realize, oh, I was lied to by men who were taking advantage of me, and now those men are in my family because they were trying to infiltrate the Algonquin security system. I don't know if they did or not, but they did have to haul me away at fucking Christmas Eve at gunpoint by 13 dudes dressed in ill-fitting fucking Tapiti uniforms. 3.5 years ago. So, isn't it wonderful that I'm a loyal citizen? And if any of you aren't, well, maybe you just back away slowly and then leave the country and don't fucking come back. This land is not for sale, and don't hurt my friend. I don't know what she wants, but she probably doesn't know either because she's been abused by these people for a long time, imagining, I don't know what, but mistakes were made, yeah. So I'd like my enchanted frog pond back, and I'd like some budgets. I'd like to help things get along, and I'd like to stop this madness of you all thinking that you got to take me out. No, you're just addicted to meth, and you're imprinted on always winning, and you can't imagine how I'm able to defeat you. I don't defeat you. God defeats you. You keep trying to do stupid shit like traffic his children and turn them into murderers and get rid of me so you can go back to feeling good about how you can rape every fucking woman with your fucking contacts, Nero Blades. No, you can't, actually. God says no. And additionally, I don't know what else you're involved in, but I don't need to know. I don't care. I don't care about it. You fucking tangled with the wrong Hungarian, that's all. Seems pretty simple. I assume since you're a closet Jesuit, I guess you already surrendered to God, but maybe you need to know. Maybe you need to take it to Jesus. I don't fucking know. So I suppose this shatters the narrative that you've been working on, where I'm secretly trying to stalk people and I'm obsessed with women. No. She's obsessed with me, and then I wouldn't say obsessed, but I am her favorite. And then once again, I still haven't gotten to do drugs and have sex with her. And somebody was told that I was cheating on somebody else with her, and then instead of being able to figure that out, I got taken to psychologists who couldn't help with anything, and nobody said, oh, by the way, here's why. And they all fucking knew. Now, I understand that's how the world works. So I'm not saying that's bad. What I'm saying is, sometime before now, it should have been possible for you all to stop being bribed or extorted by either Smersh, Mr. Putin himself, or homosexual German faggots who are mad that I won't suck cock. And to be fair, they have a reason to be mad. But by now I would have, and then I didn't know they're so interested. Okay, we'll see. I don't know, but in the meantime, if you think I'm going to fucking just give up and fucking let my friend get trafficked and killed and then locked up at a fucking psych ward for a fourth time when she's just confused about I don't know what, but they sure as shit don't talk to me about it. And I guess they think that I've been drugging her up when I never have. No, somebody else pretending to be me drugs them up, and then I guess they had a good thing going for quite some time. Sorry. Not really excited about my country being infiltrated by dudes with chemicals that I can't even have and then blaming me for it. When I didn't have when I had nothing to do with it ever, and there's evidence that shows that. Even if you delete it, doesn't matter. Hi, hair follicles. My hair follicles are probably not wiped by super secret technology. The point is, there's an awful lot of money to cover up something that you've exposed by being dicks about it. And then you got some guy on YouTube yammering about anal August and having a whole birth of women that are part of his rape cult. Okay, fine, they have a rape cult. Now I can see why I'm not invited. And I can see why you wanted me to rape her. That makes sense. And I can also see why you didn't want this to coming out, because of course you thought I would have made you all sound bad. No, you sound great. This is exactly what I would expect military guys who use black magic to weaponize stuff so the country can be defended against outside sorcerers. Like there's people who use black magic in the world and they hate the United States. So somebody obviously has to be working for the United States. That's Raytheon. So they picked the wrong Hungarian. That doesn't mean you got to double down and kill my cat and laugh at me and just fucking give up your whole fucking life trying to shut me up when actually, if you had been less of a megalomaniacal, paranoid, schizoid fuck, you could have made a bunch of money and launched a new network and stuff. But instead, you just had to get rid of me and replace me with your fucking stupid cousin Vizzy. I understand Masonic rules being what they are. Couldn't just really be sure that I was a citizen just because I was born here. Because I guess you thought I was mad about what happened to my dad. Well, not really. He was an asshole, and I don't even know what happened, and I understand mistakes were made. So perhaps, since I didn't even make any, not killing me might be the better option. And honestly, since now I know that I can't and I'm not supposed to, even though she's been used as bait, now I want to have sex with her. I still haven't. It's been 3.5 years. Wow, I could have gotten that over with, but I guess somebody didn't want that to happen. I don't know. I guess there's a lot of backroom dealings that have a lot to do with my penis that nobody fucking talks to me about for 3+ years while people scream at me racial epithets and tells me to get a job and mow my lawn. Clearly, a disconnect in the chain of command. So in case anybody's wondering why this has taken a while, well, it's not because I'm stupid or because this is funny. It's because it's dangerous and scary, and Nobody really knows what to do with these women since, oops, nobody's making the real drugs anymore. Nobody knows how to make the very highly specialized chemical compounds that keep these women in line. And the whole fucking MK Ultra program is shot to shit because it doesn't actually work. What a surprise. That's probably why they created it with the CIA and then disappeared, leaving a whole bunch of superhuman women fucked up in the head to keep people from, paying attention to how they were going to, I don't know what the fuck, steal more children, I guess. It's pretty much all about human trafficking off planet or into the interior. In any case, I've made this a little bit easier for people by not allowing it to explode into nadas. And I was going to be quiet about all that stuff anyway, but now I'm quiet about all kinds of stuff, including who I really want to have put my dick into. It's her, actually, but mostly because she's the only one I can, and the people who have been acting like they like me. No, they're just people who are paid to pretend to, and they're never going to close the deal. No, it has to be this one or the other one. And then if you'd like me to switch to a third, well, then I need to break up with them. Did you want me to break up with them and then leave them alone? Why don't you just make a fucking new boyfriend for them that doesn't punch them in the face? Or is that against guild rule? Yeah. So I guess the plan was to get rid of me and then kill them and hope she didn't come back to life, because I guess she keeps spawning. I guess she keeps coming back to life looking for me. Did you ever see Deadly Friend with Christy Swanson? Wow. I wonder if Wes Craven had access to any of this kind of technology. It's been running around for years. You don't even have to stop doing it, except you can't do it anymore because nobody wants to make the drugs for you. Nobody even knows how to fucking handle a woman anyway. And these people are not robots. They're very delicately wired. And now they're very on edge and fragile, probably because they've been told that michealkuczi is some kind of a weirdo. And in fact, I'm not. And then the people who think they're better him are turning these women into fucking juiced up whores for Jews instead of working for the United States government. Yeah, I guess he didn't think he had any way of stopping that besides, raping them to death. I can see how that would be a go-to plan for most of you. But point of parliamentary procedure, how about if I try fucking her brains out over and over and over? Do you think she might stab me? Or do you think she might start telling me things that I already know and then... I don't know what she has to know. I don't know anything about anything except... Oh, I guess you didn't want me to find out about your rape gang. Dude, we all know about your rape gang. His name is Richard Groyper. It's not hard to figure out. And then adults know, well, the military does nasty things. And usually they're doing pretty well. And now something nasty happened to them, and then instead of getting really fucked up, I was there to mitigate the damage, although not really to my sex life. So, George Norrie, yes, you are my nigger. Yeah, I love you. I love my nigger, George Norrie. I don't think you should worry too much about that, because obviously I could say a lot worse. And I'm not kidding. I do think you're okay. And obviously you get set up to be fucking blown the fuck away by this fucking ticket fucking time bomb. I don't even need to know who set up. It's probably Biff Thundermuffin, because she's a dick. And they don't like me at LGAB, because that's where all the lesbos and the totes les go, and a bunch of men try to harvest them, and the women are like, oh, where's Jackstar? Yeah, you got a fake guy over there pretending to be me, and that's why I can't log in, and how would I know? Okay, well, that was doomed to fail, and I'm glad people know that. No, I don't have a goddamn fucking thing to do with any of it, other than being victimized. And I'm real sorry that you didn't think that you were going to have to come to terms with that. But frankly, I'm still chapped over the fucking Samsung Infused 4G. And, a lot of other stuff too, but I don't really need a fucking muckrake. And I did need to know why people were saying that I had AIDS and people were mad at me. Like, why were people mad at me? Oh, because somebody else was pretending to be me and make me look like a fucking idiot, and people thought I was doing it. And I wasn't cooperating. That's strange. And I wasn't getting a job, and I was mysteriously not getting my dick sucked. Why couldn't I just become gay like everybody else does? Well, yeah, I guess I'm just insane. Why wouldn't I want to suck cock? Yeah, that sounds like such fun for me. I'm sure it would be very gratifying. And then this woman who likes me and knows that I don't suck cock would probably not like me as much. Well, maybe that's why. Maybe I like having sex with women. Perish the thought. Oh my God. Clutch your pearls. Is it because somebody's going to get jealous, or is it just because you don't even happy? Or do you even know anymore?
Because I'm suffering.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired of this bullshit.
And I don't think it's your idea to sex, and I guess
her name was Jewel.
I don't know, whatever it is, she can't call me or something. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. She can fucking apologize. She fucking hurt my feelings, all kinds of shit, and because of that, it's all. Until you actually break up with me or I find out what's going on, I guess I get to send you messages, but I'm not propositioning you for sex. And I would send you more money if I thought it would help, but it wouldn't. And then I don't know. Better than having sex? Okay, sure. At least you're not in trouble. You're doing what you're told. And I don't have to make any waves. I don't have a story to tell. And then I guess nobody wants me to break up with her, and then you don't want me to finish thing, and then you want. Is he?
Sweetie.
So I guess they should have talked to me about this before 3 years went by, and they really pissed me off, and they trafficked me because now I don't even know if sex with anyone sounds good. I mean, you message me. I do like you, but
oops. Go on.
I don't have needs. I have desires. And I don't know what you have, except, well, you'll be fine. I don't know about anything else, and I don't care. I don't have a car. I don't know where you are. And, well, I gave you money. I guess you'll...
$12.23. She asked me for money because she can't ask me for sex because she's working.
Got something out of me, but you have.
I think it's cute. I do.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'll see what I can do.
It's complicated.
Bye.
Now, Snapchat is pretty interesting. It doesn't keep the messages there forever, and then it doesn't really respond well to giving it 45 minutes of dialogue and expecting me to be able to play it back because it's supposed to be temporary. It's supposed to be something that doesn't lend itself to that. So that's why I used it. And then, I'm recording my own statements to somebody, and then I'm going to put it on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Do you know why I'm going to do that? Because eventually, this will be important. And then I'll be able to think back to what I said and how I felt and go, oh yeah, that part's real, that part's not. I don't want to say right now how I really feel, but I do want to mention that it's happening. In case anybody's wondering what happened after I went to court, okay, well, I appeared in court and then they started another way to fucking doll up some fucking Spurglord kid and then make her into a honeypot assassin. And then surprisingly, waka waka. No, I actually like her, so maybe they could do something else besides force me to once again demonstrate my capacity to keep my dick on my pants and actually no, I actually do like her. So that probably doesn't do much for your rape narrative, huh?
Meanwhile, look, here are the rules. I'm not lifting a fucking finger. I'm not doing fucking anything. I'm not giving you money. You need to kiss my ass.
I gave her money like 12 hours later.
And even though you have, you still need to do it again.
She loves it.
fucking teased me. Maybe you shouldn't have treated me like garbage. And maybe, you know, I'm still a little...
She used to think I was quite the loser. Now she's asking me for cigarette money and afraid to tell me that she wants my dick. It's so adorable. It's the most romantic thing.
You know, it's fine until you fucking
It's
lie
such a
about
wonderful story. And George Norrie's not the villain. He's just
I'm sorry about what happened to you.
the guy who bought the house that I can't fuck her in.
Really
Thanks, dude.
But nevertheless, maybe you should be more careful. Maybe you should be more careful, and then the next time you show up with dope without a fucking dose from me, realize that, no, I'm serious. Where's mine?
They eventually tried to remedy that, but it was a setup that they were going to
the next day
record so they... I don't need to give her drugs. Everyone else gives her drugs.
It was fun.
I don't have permission to give. I don't need drugs. I like her.
I don't know if you cared. What do you care about besides bath bombs? Point is, you abused me and you... Before lying to me, click.
I'm not really that mad. That's just misplaced sexual frustration. Since I see. Well, it would have been great if I had been told that before the person went on a business trip and came back screeching at me about how I forced her to go. That's funny. I asked a whole bunch of questions she never mentioned. Oh, by the way, I'm working with blah blah blah. No, she didn't mention that. But at some point. Okay, well, if the American military is deciding to harvest its own citizens and it thinks that I don't count, well, somebody chose their target poorly. But on the bright side, at least we all learned. And just because you're embarrassed doesn't mean you're going to prison. You're just always going to know that that guy you thought was a loser was actually your future savior. And then you didn't hang me for a tree, and I appreciate that, but... Do you think you could stay out of my sex life? Probably not.
Military property in transit, and whoever makes decisions in this area, they haven't decided to allow us to. Whatever.
I can see why it's a concern. Yeah.
Also, I don't know that you're even alive or even exist still. Or it could be... actually, you could just be somebody who's trying to spoof your identity and get information. Well,
military is not good at sharing control. Fine with me.
This is fairly typical in these cases, I found, and it's exactly like what they did. Well, remember when I promised you I was going to call the police on you? I meant it. I haven't called the police on you.
He didn't do anything wrong. Not a thing wrong.
They said, but they wanted me to behave in a way that made it so that they could tell her, okay, he forgot about you. You got no help at all. No, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they just wanted to torture people. And
I'm following orders.
But I know better than to interrupt someone like you.
She's a military asset, and the whole program was under attack by outside foreign agitators that wanted to destabilize the American domestic surveillance establishment, which has lots of moving parts. And this broad and her sisters and a whole bunch of other people were part of it, and the whole thing was all coordinated to be a destructive force that was going to break everybody down and fuck everything up, and that was January 6th. How it all fit together, I don't know, but it's a big fucking deal. Hi, I'm Jack. I'm a star. That's why they want me to shut up, because I make it hard for them to cover it up. Yeah, so does the way she keeps on going blender and having to be thrown into a psych ward. Well, I guess there's something going on. Hey, here's a good idea. How about let's not cover it up and let's just make it so that it's no longer a point of vulnerability. And then, since I am an American, I don't betray my country, and I'm not doing this for money or to fuck her. But I'd like to point out, you let other people fuck her. What's wrong with me? Oh, you gave me AIDS, and so now it's awkward since she used to have it, but I cured her, and now how do I have it? But wait, I don't. You're just telling people that I do? Well, I guess somebody's making this a little more complicated than it needs to be. Oh my God. You know, in the job of the federal government to protect its citizens, okay, that's me. And so since this was a coordinated attack to get rid of everybody, and then I kind of got in the way, and then a whole bunch of other people decided to double down on making my life miserable. Okay, since then, it's just like public school. I'm fine. It's a little awkward, but it feels good to know that, oh, good, they're not dead. Oh, good, my country isn't going to be destroyed. Oh, great, we still have a U.S. Constitution. Oh, cool, I have the U.S. Constitution says I have special drawing rights on glass dick. Okay, cool. I'll be sure to not abuse that and still pretend that I am, and then piss off everybody who told me that I couldn't while they were running around having sex with everybody and laughing at me. 3 years, I'm fucking sober. You didn't seem to think it was a big deal then. All of a sudden, Jack, you got to get sober. And then call me a nigger 8 or 9 times. Well, guess what? That kind of makes me not want to be sober. And then I don't know why y'all think it's so important all of a sudden. And then who oh, that's right. You're a bunch of megalomaniacal spurglords who are addicted to drugs and sex and being in power. You're still in power. It just simply changes form. When you deal with me, you don't have jurisdiction, and I'm a citizen, and I'm an old man. I fucking took in everything. And you killed my cat. Her name was Jewel, and you laughed about it. And I still don't know exactly what happened, but I was supposed to just like go along with everything because I was stupid and wanted drugs and sex. No. I wanted a U.S. Constitution. And now that I know why I was getting played, okay, well, that makes sense. I see why you were all being stupid. You don't have to keep on being stupid. I'm happy to not go any further. I don't have to reveal all kinds of shit that I know, and I won't. But the girl that somebody pulled a knife on me and somebody asked about her anus. Okay, I don't want her anus, but she called me and she wanted money for cigarettes and coffee. My hand to God, it's cute, because now she has the brain the size of a walnut, and the rest of it is like armor plating, and then I think she can fly every helicopter already. Well, whatever. She's fucking cool as fuck. Now I see why she can't talk about anything, and it was kind of weird. And so she's still alive, and she's probably grateful that she's not totally fucked. And so yeah, this is as close as she can come to saying, "Come get me and rescue me." But she can't do that. It's because I did rescue her. She doesn't know what the fuck she wants. She's like RoboCop after the shit puts together. Did you ever see RoboCop? Yeah, that's her kinda. She's way cuter. and she thinks that she's supposed to suck my dick, but I don't want her to. No. I really kind of want to just find out why they thought they were going to steal from me and then starve me to death. But I think I know that now. And then now I don't know exactly what's going on. But I think it's at the decision of the President of the United States. I think he's okay with hanging out and seeing what happens. Since apparently there's these guys who think that they're going to get away with everything, and the best thing to do is to fucking threaten me with rape, and that if I don't stop talking and quit smoking what they gave me, if I don't act like I'm doing something bad, they have a problem. So they're being real mean. Urgh. And there's a bunch of people who are thinking they're going to hide behind my shadow, and then that's problematic since, oh yeah, I guess I'm obviously not them. So it could be a lot worse, but killing me is not going to make anything better. And if you didn't want to get exposed, you should have thought of that before you decided to run a rape train on the Queen of Hawaii or whomever. Oh, but that didn't happen, right? Yeah, whatever. At a certain point, the deniability is not so plausible.
But I do know the guy who took you to my house and had you all juiced up so you look young.
It was weird.
Well, I mean, he's not going to tell me. Good, but I'd rather hear from you than anybody else. It's definitely a need-to-know basis thing, and I definitely need to know. They're sending other girls, right? Who authorized this shit? Like, seriously. And then in your case, you know.
Hello, it's Colonel Kurtz. The horror.
And then it's not something that I People are pissed. I can tell. I can hear them fucking raging because nobody thought that this was gonna happen.
Just steal his house. What's the worst that could happen? Let him get you a phone. What's the worst that could happen?
Boy, do I have things to tell you. Seems odd. Seems odd you wouldn't want to answer the phone since there's important shit going down. Important shit going down, and then whoever tells you, well, it's the same dudes who trafficked you before. He'll get you in trouble. Yeah, I can see how it's complicated to explain. Plus, you probably didn't know. Anyway, I know all this shit now. I know way more. I know way more.
Oops.
We probably won't right now because I don't have a car, and then I don't know where you are.
It's weird how.
It's
weird how Snapchat can't just pick up where it left off. It's probably because Snapchat's not adept at handling long messages. And somebody's editing it right now and deleting stuff that.
Whoever makes decisions in this area.
No, they can't do it all at once. It's kind of weird how it works.
Whatever. Also, I don't know that you're even alive or even exist still, or could be in prison. All I have is
I'm under no illusions
from somebody who claims to be you, and then there's no interaction.
I can't win this woman's heart. I can't prevail upon the mercy of the military.
Well,
I got a message. This is what I do. Kinda. I don't know. Maybe she's like screaming and crying, saying, "I want to talk to Michael. Stop making me so trick-or-treat." I don't fucking know. It's the military. It's their job.
Maybe you're what's your nuts.
My job is to be nice.
I think people have figured out. Well, she's as close as we can get, and
I'm pretty good at being nice.
Remember when I promised you I was going to call the police on you?
I promised I wouldn't. I haven't.
I haven't called the police on you. No matter what.
I'm not mad at all. Now that I understand, she's one of the bravest people I've ever met.
They said, "We know you're mad at her, so let's just get some girls and some."
I'm not mad at any of them. It's complicated. Not at all.
That's what they thought I wanted to do. I didn't want to do that at all. But they wanted me to behave in a way that made it so that they could tell her, "Okay, he forgot about you. You got no help at all. No, blah, blah, blah." Yeah, they just wanted to torture people, and you. Obviously, they've been torturing you. I don't like that. And if I'd known you needed to get out of it, I would have done something sooner.
Don't really like people who abuse military property and blame it on me.
But I know better than to interrupt someone like you. You were in my area until you were. And now, I don't know who this is exactly, but I do know the guy who took you to my house and had you all juiced up so you look young. Well, I mean, he's not going to tell me how that happens. And you don't have to tell me how that happens. I know how that happens. That's not even what I want. But you and I could talk about it, which would probably be good, but I'd rather hear from you than anybody else. It's definitely a need-to-know basis thing, and I definitely need to know. They're sending other girls, right?
They just pretend.
And they're all number one, not you. Number two, who authorized this shit? Like, seriously. And then in your case, you know that thing you want? I could give you that, yeah. And then it's not something that I get to talk about. Apparently, somebody else decides when that conversation gets to happen, and when
I forgot what this is.
All this shit for you and I go, that's the definition of trafficking. And then this is all documented. People are pissed. I can tell. I can hear them fucking raging because nobody thought that this was going to happen. Now you're guardian angel. I'm your paladin.
I didn't even know that juicing her up with drugs was an option.
Boy,
I can see why she didn't tell me.
Do I have things to tell you?
I can see why she didn't tell me.
Once I'm allowed to. I guess it's complicated. There's jurisdiction. You got a commander. I don't know where you think you are. I don't know what you're doing. Seems odd.
I don't need to know.
Seems odd you wouldn't want to answer the phone
Oh, she wants to, but it doesn't ring. There's dudes in between us. The DEA is like trying to figure out, okay, where the hell is the one we want? They don't fucking know. They just want anything. They're fucking desperate to explain away their fucking mistakes. No, they can fucking go up to fucking Capitol Hill and fucking tell it to Congress. DEA, fuck you.
They just moved on down the road, and then whatever they were doing. Well, I can see how it's complicated to explain. Plus, you probably didn't know. Anyway, I know all this shit now. I know all this shit now. I know way more than anybody believes I could ever possibly know. And they're like thinking I'm a fucking god or something because they have no idea how the fuck I can do what I can do. It's not that fucking hard. I can do what I do because I'm on a mission from God.
32 years I'm working for God. 32 years.
And there's like all this weird shit going on.
It's not that hard.
And then I get a message from you. Okay, so I know what that means. It means people
Just
are fucking desperate.
be obedient and don't stop. What's wrong with that? Oh, I can see it hard for
I just don't know
you.
where you are. And don't know where you are, don't have a car. And the people who are fucking desperate are the people who took my fucking cars and moved you around. So, I'll call your dad again. I love your dad. Remember
So
when
cool.
you said you wanted to wait till...
I can see why he was skeptical, but...
No.
I like him.
Much better. And
I can see what's wrong.
I don't want your dad to die at all.
Yeah, no way. I think that, fortunately, that's not going to happen. Technically, I only need the psyche valve if I want my gun rights in Washington. I can go to Oregon. Blam, blam, blam all day. Of course, I'm not worried about my sanity because... Hooray! I'm saying. For now. But anyway, I'm not rushing out to get a gun anyway. And if I wanted to put I want to spill all the fucking of course, this is already. enforcement. Yeah. I'm open to that. I'm open to that. Slap the syringe out of my hands. Save my life. Cut off my access to cotton balls. Circle the wagons. Deny me my logistic lives. Alcohol. Be moistened. Protect the queen! Stop the junkie! He's with her already, I know!
The sound of heaven is you, and the truth keeps weighing me down. No matter what you have done, you are the godhead that chose a terrorist. The sound of heaven is you, and the truth keeps weighing me down. No matter what you have done, you are the.
People want to know, Jack, why does your work in progress keep getting deleted? People want to know, Jack, is there any proof of this? People want to know, how do we stop these people from doing it? Well, you don't, because here's what happens. The phone is cloned, the phone is paired. That's standard procedure when they're investigating a target. When the target only has one phone, like I do, everything that they do remotely has to go back and forth through that one interface. And the phone can do amazing things and be made to do amazing things. But this all happens because of the software that's on the phone powering the hardware, and there's only so much hard to wear. When the phone says that it's got 128 gigs, it doesn't. It has significantly more than that. But you don't get to use it. It has previous commitments, let's say. Stuff that you can use on your phone. That's get eaten up by system, temporary files, all the usual stuff. And that data is there. And when someone looks at that data is changed. And when someone's looking at the phone while I'm trying to use the phone to do things with my data, what they call data collisions can result. And what this means is when there's something that's in the way, Android will just go just run roughshod right over that. And if that roughshod area happens to be my audio, my work in progress audio, my proprietary technology, my shit that keeps getting deleted, well, the reason for this is simple. The phone's running out of places to put my data. And the extra stuff that people are using to clone and pair and reclone and repair and otherwise spy on me like they're not supposed to takes up more data. That's why having a phone that's chock full to the maximum, or really any hard drive or any storage medium, if you've got 32 gigs available and you're using 31.5, you're going to have a hard time. More interestingly, the people trying to pair and clone and repair and reclone your phone, they have an impossible time. Because not only do they have to look in, they also have to erase the tracks of what they've done. And they're not supposed to get caught. Hi, you're caught. Assholes. You, collectively, are up shit creek. You're trying to restore the 17 minutes so that they're in a way to your liking, but there's only 16 gigabytes available. Okay, you're caught. Everybody fucking knows it. Except you. Since, what do I know? I'm just a needle junkie.